The Shred Shed Podcast.
Yo, what up? This is Earl Shreds, boy.
And Sydney Shreds.
Ooh.
And this is your #1 podcast.
For all things rock and roll, music, or just plain awesome. Y'all don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you got, at Earl Shreds. And don't forget to check out the website, www.earlshreds.com. Thanks. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. I think we're ready to go.
Let's do it.
What's going on, everybody? This is the Earl Shreds Podcast, episode number 15. Coming in hot with it, doing it big. We're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook. We're live on TikTok. And I think the Instagram and Facebook should have like mixed sound. The TikTok will just be the microphone until now. They won't give me a stream key. TikTok, you see, I'm freaking professional. Give me a stream key. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
But if it's too loud or something, just we'll have to deal with it, and that'll be the way it is. You know what I mean? I think the lighting's looking great.
It looks killer in here.
We got the lights going. This is probably gonna be one of the best sounding, best looking, bro. I think so.
I gotta make sure I don't look at anything bad on my phone because everybody on Instagram will see it.
Yeah, you shouldn't look at anything bad. Anyway.
Dude, this is better lighting than a Riley Reid video. I'm gonna be perfect.
Hey, hit me up. I'm not above it. I'm not above or below it. I'm not a top or bottom.
Daniel
Yeah.
Holmes said, "My guy."
Yeah.
What's up, Daniel?
Oh, shout out! Yeah, we got
What's up, Danny baby.
We got a shout out. So we got the one and only on episode 15, JT and the freaking Blacktops coming in hot, repping it big time. Woo woo!
Hot golly. I'll tell you what, it's just an absolute honor to be here with you. Okay. I gotta tell you.
Oh,
We had a conversation outside on the porch for about an hour and a half.
You sound like Donald Trump right now.
And
He needs
do
to
I?
get this man a cigar. Yeah,
I need
look.
it. And,
Hey, cheers.
Yes. How are you liking that, by the way? How's that?
Oh,
Yes.
it's delicious.
You like that?
Yeah. Homie JT gave me. I'll go get it. When I got to pee or something, I'm going to go get the bottle, dude. It is. What is it? Mitchers?
Mitchers.
Dude, it is so good.
It's a small batch bourbon.
Small. Oh.
Kentucky bourbon.
Hold on. Let me give you an on-air ASMR whiskey ASMR.
Oh, now you have a thing about midterm elections because I said the D word.
Oh
Are we going to get immediately political?
They're gonna shadow ban the podcast
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
all right?
Because I said you sounded
Instagram.
like him.
Can you be shadow banned from nothing? From zero? Yeah, I think we're doing good. We got all the lights on. Every time it gets better. I'm so proud of where we're at.
I'm glad you finally got a second V on the wall.
Dude,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Shout out. Hold on, let me get the other guitar for the camera. I just got it today.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it.
Who's ready to see it on one more time?
There it
Okay.
is.
Let's float the free.
Come on.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
y'all be on.
Pop some Conway titty licks on that. Right
Oh,
there.
y'all be.
Titty.
Dude, that's what you hit Conway
Dude,
Titty on
Dude, I bet it's got 13s on it. Easy.
for the chug. Yeah, it's in drop.
Does it, gent?
It's in drop Q right
Aw.
now. It's
Oh, sorry. Daniel said, Justin's killing it, not only as an artist, but one of the best dads on my friend list.
Hey.
oh, that's
Nice.
awesome.
I tell you,
Hell
that's
yeah.
the biggest compliment
Aw.
anyone's ever got me. And somebody told me that they thought that I'm hotter than Luke Combs one time. So
You
I've
are.
got some. I've got
you,
some.
You are.
I've gotten some really good compliments in my life, and that's
Bro, you are hotter than Luke Combs. You're a handsome young man,
thank
dude.
you so much. You know, that's what my sweet Bama used to say to me all the time. You know?
Aw.
You call her Bama?
No, I'm just I'm a redneck idiot. I meant Mama.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. He just can't say it.
I can't
He had a list.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Just call me out about my
it's no big
Everybody
This
has
speech
cool names for their grandparents.
dialect.
Yeah, it's So you're from Stockyards?
That's why I can't. No,
Stockton.
Stockholm?
I
Stockholm.
claim Stockdale, bro.
Stockdale.
You rep
Arizona?
Stockdale.
No, it's a very small town outside of Seguin, which is off I-10 about 45 minutes away from
What's the
San
name of the street that runs through the town?
Center Street. I don't know.
Clever.
Yeah, that's a small town.
Yeah.
I can already tell you. Well, shout out. And you lived there till when? like 2 weeks ago.
On and off. No, years ago. Years ago. On and off. On and off. I went to elementary school and high school and all that in Deer Park, Texas.
Oh,
Yeah, so you're
okay.
local to Houston,
Yeah,
right?
Houston. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
totally nice. So
You thought I was from College Station?
yeah, I thought you said something about coming from College Station.
No, I spent a lot of time in College Station. Or I used to. I don't.
You got a lot of friends there,
I used to.
or
Yeah,
a
I
lot
used
of
to.
enemies.
I've got a lot of enemies everywhere I go. If there's one thing that anybody's going to tell you about anything, is that most people probably don't like me very much.
Well, screw
Well,
fuck them people.
Daniel
F
loves you.
y'all.
Daniel
Daniel,
said- yeah.
Daniel didn't always love me. Daniel used to not like me
Oh,
too.
well, he said from one dad to the next.
did you
keep
bring him a
showing the
bottle
love.
a bottle of whiskey?
No, I
That's where you
I was
messed
an
up.
asshole back in the day, and so was Daniel, and we just kind of never really clashed very well. But now we get along great.
It's like
because-
two glaciers
yeah,
glaciating.
yeah, for sure.
A lot
So
of friction there.
we really want to get close, but our bottoms are keeping us away from each
I get fat. You got those juicy cheeks,
other.
dude.
Dude, I do have a big fat ass. Okay?
so
I don't want to brag. or
that's
anything.
what. That's really
Toot
what.
my own
That's
horn.
what. So that's what you've kept been in the game for, right?
Yeah,
That-
yeah. Honestly, it's what's kept me alive. Okay, there's a
do.
lot of people out there who appreciate this dump truck, bro. I'll tell you,
Yeah,
man.
the dumpy. That's
Dude,
what Dalton
absolutely. You're
calls
up there killing it, and you got them fat cheeks.
What can you ask more from a man?
Hey, would it be weird if she popped my butt back right now on the podcast?
Right now, no.
What's
you
wrong
can
with
wait.
that? I don't have any problem. with
That wouldn't. Okay.
You can just wait.
It hurts. I meant to get you to do it before
Okay,
you.
well, you can wait. It'll be more.
But it could be like
enjoyable
a.
later.
It could be an ASMR thing.
No, because then take the headphones off. You have to move all this crap.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
You're
a lot.
right. I don't want to fuck the flow state
No,
up,
you
guys.
should-
I just want y'all to know I'm putting it in. My back hurts for this one.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm
here.
like,
I'm here for you.
Daniel
Don't you worry
said
about it.
ASMR back pop.
oh, see, that's what I'm saying. We could put the mic like really close.
God. I had to plan for that. That's a lot of.
Well,
lot
I mean,
of things.
hold on. This feels good right here.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you
Why don't
go.
you take that pellet and just like push it
Put
up
it
against your
yeah,
back?
Put
there?
it in your back.
Yeah, 'cause I'm getting podcasting's a hard business. I'm getting stuff out here,
I thought it was funny. Daniel said ASMR back pop.
dude. That people would. I'll go. Hey, if
People
y'all
go
don't,
hard.
yeah,
for
if
that
y'all
kind
don't
of
keep
thing.
coming to the shows,
Yeah.
that's where.
We
Don't
alwa-
be surprised if you see me doing ASMR on this channel.
We always joke about doing ASMR. I hate it. No, stop. I can't. I'm about to take the headphones off. I can't.
I kind of like it, but thank you so much for being here, my dog.
No, dude.
Um,
I've been seeing you on TikTok. I was like, gotta get it on this shit.
Is that? Did you see me on TikTok or we were Facebook friends?
yeah,
a
we-
while back.
Yeah. And then I saw Blake, my buddy Blake. I saw you once or twice bitching about the music industry on TikTok a few times.
Yeah, once or twice.
Once-
just
only
one-
once or twice.
Once or
All
twice.
valid points,
the
but
music, what's the music? What do you mean the music industry? What's that?
no, I would say mainstream Nashville is what you're really bitching about, or just
yeah.
just
How do you feel about that?
the flow of everything, dude. I mean, it's always in any game. There's a thin line between BS and non BS.
From talking to you earlier, you have some experience in that part of the world that I don't.
Yeah, it's
Can you want to talk about? You did 6 months. You said.
yeah, Nashville. Just
It's like prison.
I love
You did 6
I
months.
kind of zoned out, and all I heard was you did 6 months. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit. What'd you
No,
do?
in Nashville on
Okay.
just working downtown Nashville and
Working on Broadway.
just learning, dude. Just I really wanted to learn was the most, because everyone that I've talked to that's a musician that's been there, they always tell me the one thing is Nashville's full of incredible, like just stinking dirty nasty musicians, and there's just a lot of people who are like just there to be famous, and so
But
they
do you think they know what that means?
to be famous.
Because I'm
No.
next. Yeah, I mean, what my question to that is, what does that mean?
To be famous or to get famous?
Either one. Like
Um,
to say more than a sentence. Like 'cause I feel like a lot of them are that way too.
there's people out there who are there because they want to make music. There's people out there because they want to be a part of music, and there's people out there who want to be famous. And those people are the people who are not concerned with songs they're singing, what songs they're playing, why they're playing the songs or singing them. but where it's going to get them and how it's going to get them there.
Just for clout.
Yeah, that's what people who want to be famous
Like they
are.
want to walk in somewhere and people recognize them.
Yeah, and
That's it.
that's how I could describe like 75% of Nashville.
Well, that was my next question. Is that minority or majority? But 75% is.
I would say that's like, I guess you really couldn't. It's kind of like, I would say the easiest way to compare it is like billionaires. Like there's a lot of people who want to be billionaires, and there's a lot of people who are millionaires, and then there's people who are billionaires. And the most of the people who are billionaires got there for a certain reason. And there's these people. So there's the billionaires hold the majority of the wealth, but they're the fewer of the people. And that's how I see Nashville like talent singers, because where are what is seen by the world. These people who go to Nashville and they become famous, and you know your 1 year, 2 year runs, and then there's everyone else. And even though that few amount of people who make it to the TV, who make it to you know the CMT Music Awards, there's they take the spotlight, right? When you hear Nashville, you think Luke Bryan, you think Jason Aldean, you think, but Nashville is really the 75% or the 25% of people, or 50%, whatever it may be, that are there to make music and be killing musicians, and
They're standing on their backs.
yeah, they're literally. I mean, you could throw a rock and hit a musician that's played with Dirk Bentley when he was fucking hopping around in Nashville. I mean, they're all there to make music, and it sucks because where there's 100,000 incredible musicians in Nashville, it's the frontmen and the very small amount who make it to the limelight. So there's only a few amount of those people. Not every incredible musician on Nashville is going to make it to.
Yeah, nobody cares about the band.
Yeah, truly. I mean, it sucks. The people who care about who are in the band are the people who are also in other bands.
Yeah, that's the only. Yeah, being a guitar player, I'm not a front man. I said this. I made a video the other day. It was on TikTok, and it was like some dude complaining about the venues not looking into the band. They didn't have a good time. The venue wouldn't fit.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, dude, at least they look into you, because as the guitar player, they don't.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Which shit what you're doing.
Which I don't really think takes a lot of time, but yeah. So there's a lot of. Can I put the TikTok on you for a while?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna keep switching it
Yeah,
up.
because Instagram's like on us, and so is TikTok.
Oh, okay.
The only one that's all three of us is Facebook, so that would be good to have it.
Come on. Come over here. Hi, everybody.
You good? I don't even know if anybody's watching. But...
It's okay. Fuck them.
No.
Yeah, amen. Fuck them. Yeah, we'll keep switching it up.
I'll send you a meme, and it's like a picture of me when I was in the 7th grade, and it's me smiling real big, like with fucking chipmunk cheeks, and all my friends and my musicians who've played with me, like they sum me up as fuck them, because I mean
you have that attitude.
I have that attitude.
Will you come back again?
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude. I'm working. At one point I'm gonna have a board where I can like
we can
control what goes in the stream.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm working on. Honestly, I'm looking for somebody to kind of be like a producer type role. So if y'all know anybody,
you got any producers out there? I actually know a guy, but he works for the Astros, so he probably doesn't work for you.
Yeah, no, I'm looking for like somebody that's got a really shitty job.
I went to high school with him. We had audio and video together. His name's Andrew Green.
Yeah,
and
but
this year he got hired by the Astros.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So he's probably not interested.
No, I don't.
He probably doesn't even have the time. Honestly,
no. If you want to come,
Andrew Green, you're incredibly weird guy, but I love you so much.
If you're willing to go,
if you want to come,
appreciate the honesty.
Hey,
if
you don't want your health care, you don't want your paycheck,
none of that.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I know that sounds like it's too good to be
build
true.
from the ground up. Hey, honestly, he's offering you 25% of the company right now.
Yeah, 25 of 25%. 2500th.
We could totally turn this one just a tad, because like it's like.
Oh yeah, can you turn it a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep talking. Sydney, go.
Would you please?
So kind. I really like the live stream aspect. Thank you for agreeing to it. I didn't know if I'll do it every time. Honestly, anybody that wants to do live stream when they come on the podcast.
Yeah, dude. I don't see that there's a single problem with that. I think it's killer.
No, yeah. So you did a little bit of time in Nashville.
Yeah, very poquito. But I mean, I was there long enough to realize I didn't want to be there for very
So
long.
you realize that wasn't your scene.
Well, and not so, dude. Like I said, Nashville is the hub for music right now. It's just
Mhm.
plain and simple. That's where it is. It's the hub for our genre. For a
But
lot
I
of
have to say,
genres.
right here in this room, we have these whiskey drinks.
Yes, we do.
In this room.
Yeah.
See, Nashville, I don't. Coming
don't
for your
know.
job, Nashville.
Dude, we're headed for it.
Yeah, look.
And the difference between a Nashville podcast and this podcast is you're gonna hear the goddamn truth here.
There
bitch.
you go.
Hey, thank you for
You're
that,
gonna
bro.
hear the
Because
goddamn truth.
I've heard a few of them, and they're like,
Oh, that's way better.
I was on a field one day, and it really just inspired me. To
Or
play."
shit.
Yeah.
You're sitting in a room, you're going, what's really gonna sound good?
Yeah, you're thinking, wow, how can I make $25 million this
What's,
year?
what's really gonna put me over the top? Okay, I need to be fucking Jay Timberlake over here.
Yeah, I know you have feelings, but I'm trying to get paid. Hey, that's how it is, bro. No doubt.
Yeah, man. And
That's how it's the music business.
a lot of what I say is not absolutely correct, but it's fucking real to me. So I mean,
dude, we need more of that in the music business.
Yeah,
If
man.
you're gonna help spread that message, because there's a lot of like, I don't know, and I guess like social media breeds almost fakeness.
Oh
like,
yeah,
you
dude. I mean, as
see-
long as you're not a racist or like a pedophile, like, dude, what you
I say
believe,
the
you should
same
stand.
thing.
You should stand by what you believe.
and you can't
man.
be anti-Semitic too.
Yeah.
We found out at Kanye.
Kanye put it in plain right. If you want to work with the Adidas ever,
Yeah, you know there.
you
There-
better not.
There was,
fucking
you know,
piss
there
off.
was some Nazis out there like, oh, he's testing the water again. No, and they had to go. No,
You know-
never mind.
You know, Kanye's analytics guys were looking at it like, Kanye, you gotta stop, buddy. All right, we're getting 38-year-olds from
Yeah,
Virginia.
we can only say you're crazy for so long.
We're getting 40-year-old men, white men from Virginia,
Dude,
tuning
he
into
wa-
the podcast.
He just met with Trump this weekend.
Dude,
Poor
Ye's been known to mess with. He fucks with Trump though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was down there
He-
with a known anti-Semite,
Dude, he's just
just to be a fly on the wall in
Dude,
Mar-a-Lago
I almost
that
think
night.
that he knows exactly what the fuck he's doing, and he's
I-
like, what can I do to keep my name above Kim's right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
feel
think
bad for him about that whole situation.
no, that's
though.
what's fucking him up, dude.
Dude, he's
He, to me, as a man who has been through a divorce, he's acting like somebody who's going through a divorce.
yeah, dude. I mean, and really, dude,
He just doesn't
people
have.
who don't have children, and that's like 80% of TikTok is, and 80% of anyone's fan base that's a mainstream artist. They're kids. They're fucking 17, 18, 20-year-olds who don't have children, who don't understand the kind of effect that how old are their kids now? They're 10, 11.
Oh
Kanye
yeah,
and Kim. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, you've spent 10 years with this child every day or every chance you could in his, and that's your blood, dude.
It's your life. Yeah.
No
And when
doubt,
it's being
bro.
when it's being taken away from you or threatened to be
Yeah,
taken
and
away from
Pete's
you.
walking around
That
like
make
a
you go crazy.
hoe.
Pete was not. Oh well, I'm glad they broke up, but I like Pete
I like
Davidson,
Pete,
but
yeah.
that's
Me
some hoe
too.
shit, dude. That's some hoe shit.
I know that's what it's.
And like I said, dude, people who
It's
don't have
hap-
children, you will never understand the disrespect.
Yeah, well, all those people are like, huh, Pete's slaying
Dude,
that
he's
bitch.
slaying it.
And it's like, bro, when that's your like baby mama, it's like,
That's somebody's mom. Yeah.
I know.
Like,
even if
dude,
it's
even if Kanye
it's-
was a piece of shit,
yeah.
even
that's
if
still
it's
not
Kim
even comfortable.
Kardashian, and she is a piece of shit in a lot of ways,
dude.
a rich
I don't even
piece of
talk
shit.
I don't want to talk about
But-
the Kardashians. I'll get kicked off of every platform.
Bro, I'm
Right.
trying.
Get
No, I'm
canceled.
trying to get them on. I'm trying to get Kim and Joe Rogan on at the same time.
Kim and Joey, get Kim and Joey in here.
Yeah.
Get Chloe
Well,
and Joey.
like I said, I'm coming. I always say I'm coming for Joe Rogan's job because
Hell yeah.
my numbers are just about there.
Yeah, absolutely.
coming for
pulling-
Nashville's
we're-
job.
We're pulling 8 million an episode.
At least.
Yeah, dude.
It's
It's
please.
minimum.
Joe and then it's us.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. way out here.
Joe's shadow band YouTubes get more views than like your whole page.
Yeah, his ones where it's like they make a new channel every day.
It's his Bob Lazar video. They've hidden it from the world.
Dude, I'm trying to get people on like that, bro.
Dude.
Scientists
Oh.
or more musicians like
Dude,
you.
You know what we should do? We should fucking call Bob Lazar right now. I'm gonna email his people.
DM him. You can
Dude.
put me in the group DM.
Dude,
I
we
don't
could
think he's on
fucking.
social though.
Who gives a fuck? We'll find him. I got people.
We're gonna have to have somebody like We're
Hey,
have
can
to
you
have-
find the most unfindable person in America right
well,
now?
no. We're gonna have to get
Like,
the
where's
ancient
Waldo?
aliens guy on first, and then we'll get Bob Lazar.
Because if you get him, you get Lazar.
yeah, you know,
He's got his number.
Yeah, well,
He's got his landline.
Yeah, you can't go straight to the king. You gotta.
A landline is a telephone that's in your house.
Yeah, it's not bugged.
You have to press the buttons.
Yeah,
We'll
you
have to
can't-
run him a string in a tin can.
The phone could not be disconnected from the actual telephone for you to speak to someone.
Yeah, you can hear the FBI sneeze in the background. Hey, did
You're-
you cough? No,
Hey,
I don't know.
hey, did you call someone today? Yeah. The phone was buzzing really loud.
Yeah, it's
I,
like
I don't know what's
I
happening.
could hear someone breathing in the background. It was
You
weird.
get an email and it's like, your light bill is 3 months overdue.
We see you.
Don't say that stuff about us. We're watching.
Oh God, like that.
Dude, they're on me right now. Is the live stream still up, or did
Yeah,
they
no, I've
take
been
it down?
checking. No, I've been checking them.
Okay, good.
Honestly, okay, so this is
Do
funny.
we have any fan shout outs?
Yeah.
Shout-outs.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. So it's kind of funny
Let's
because
get to it.
he said JT was coming, and in my head I was singing JT Reserve, and JT Reserve is like watching. So
Oh, man.
JT Reserve,
because
come.
he just told me JT, and so in my head I thought JT Reserve.
You thought about the more well-known JT, of
Yeah,
course.
you and the
Curse.
reserve, not the
Of
black
course.
tops.
All he said
the
was
Black
JT,
Tops.
so I just it was either like first I was
That's
thinking
all
Justin Timberlake, and then
I wish. I wish I was sitting here.
Yeah,
Hey,
swear
have
to
y'all
God.
seen Ozark?
yes,
You
Watch
know
that
the blonde-haired girl with the dark roots.
hmm
She looks just like NSYNC Justin Timberlake. Like I cannot unsee it.
if she had the ramen hair.
She does have the ramen hair. Go look at her again.
Oh, you're talking about
Go look at her again.
Ruth.
Short hair.
Yeah.
Ruth. Yes,
Yes.
she
The
does. She's got
redneck.
the little point. I thought you were talking about the daughter.
No.
No,
You're
that,
talking about
that
her.
woman looks exactly like NSYNC
It's
Justin
gotta be.
She
Timberlake.
does.
It's
It's
gotta be
me.
me.
Her name's Ruth. JT Reserve said bet, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
Come
Come
on.
on this hoe, please,
yeah.
bruh.
Absolutely.
We need y'all.
Double JT. JT
Yeah.
squared.
Hey, and if
JT
y'all,
to the square.
if y'all are watching the Instagram or Facebook live right now, let me know how the audio sounds because I think you're getting like from the board, which is legit.
that was legitness.
That was legitness, dude. I'm put me down, TikTok influencer.
Amanda
Now
was
I'm on
watching
the
it.
podcast.
full
So
time. Full time.
she was
Yeah,
messaging me.
she probably left, no doubt. So
my dad was pissed off because you guys started later. It's gonna be 8 o'clock.
Oh, because he wanted to
I
listen.
know if you're on TikTok,
Aw.
I said 7:30. I mean, you can. Hey, you don't need to watch The Office. You can watch this.
Yeah, turn that. You've seen it 4 times now.
Thank you, bro.
That's a $200 gun.
Hey, it's a good show. I like it when Dwight steals Mussolini's fucking speech and he's telling them all. It's my favorite.
If we die for our man.
And I'm like, that is corporate as
Dude.
fuck.
Oh yeah, and everyone's getting hyped about it.
Yeah,
brother.
sales.
No, that's my favorite episode is when Angela tries to hire a hitman to kill Oscar, and he's like, and she's like, he's like, what do you want? And she's like, murder. And he goes, oh, that's the big one. And she goes, do you have a gun? And he goes, yeah, I've got a gun. And he pulls out a piece of paper, and she's like, what's this? And he goes, you see that? That's a $200 gun. I'm not gonna keep it in my car. And then Dwight goes, is it a good? He goes, I keep it in the safe. Dwight goes, is it a good safe? He goes, I don't know. You tell me. And pulls out another receipt. That's the big one.
That's the big one.
It's time to harvest the organs.
And then they just
Okay,
decide on a good. They decide on a good pipe wrench kneecapping.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah,
I don't
they
think I've
did.
seen that one.
Listen, I've won 3
Trivias?
office trivia nights. Yeah.
How are those?
A lot of them are really, really, really intense. Like some of them, they don't even mention the name.
Have
of
you been in the one
episode.
at Lake Houston Brewery?
Yes, I
I was
have.
about to ask
I
that.
have.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah,
How
man.
is it?
It's good. It's good. I mean, it's
Brendan Tanamache hosts
Tanamache.
that. Yeah. Shout out to you, Brendan. You're the goat.
Brendan Tanamache.
You know him?
I do not. I'm not familiar. I mean, obviously, I was there.
You
but-
know his name, yeah.
I think he hosts them, but he plays and sings in the Honky Tonk Revivalists, which is Mason's sister's band,
Oh, okay.
and they played with us at the fucking legendary Huffman Fun Fair the other day.
Nice fun fair.
Yeah, you got.
Is it a fee? Is it a FUN fair or is it
Uh,
a FUND fair?
FUN.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
FUN, like carnival rides. Lots of fun. Too much. It was a lot of fun. It was way too much
Was
fun.
there fried Oreos?
I bet there was freeze dried pineapples.
Oh, I bought some.
Pretty fucking
You have
good.
to try some.
They
I
were
have
pretty delicious?
pineapple, apples,
You currently have
strawberries.
freeze-dried.
Yes,
fruits?
and bananas.
Shout out to my boy Joey Diaz. Did you know that it's different to drink fruit than it is to eat fruit?
No, I didn't.
Yes.
It's when it's
You-
processed,
Shout
it
out
breaks,
Joey,
it breaks
dude.
them down.
Dude, your body processes fruit differently, so you gain more weight drinking fruit than you would eating it.
So don't
You learned
juice
this from
it.
Joey Diaz.
Dude, go watch him on Joe Rogan podcast. He's
You
like,
gotta learn it."
I gotta tell you, it's way different from when you drink fruit. That shit fuck you up.
That's fucking Italian.
Now that thing is fucking Italian. My boy Joey Burgers.
Dude, are you Italian, bro?
The Annie Burgers.
No, he's got blonde hair and blue eyes.
Hey,
No, I'm
he's
I'm
from
about
the
as far German as you could get, friendo.
He's on the beach in Italy. Really?
I'm what they call I'm actually what they call French Jew.
French
Oh,
Jew?
And I definitely just
Yes.
did the thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like during the 30s and 40s when Germany was going through Poland and France and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Jews, as they were making their way out of Poland, to get to the good old free U.S. of A. Or
America.
wherever they could,
America.
or wherever they could.
Yeah.
They would
Argentina.
in Poland. They would change their last names to French names, so to make them less suspicious. So they were given French names.
So you're
And
still
Krell, which is my actual last name, is a French Jewish name.
So
Oh.
you're a fake French.
Yeah.
No, that what? There's no fake French. Okay,
Yeah,
they're,
we
You're a poser.
they're all from the same area. They just say different religions. Don't get racial
There we go.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all black when the lights go out.
Bingo.
Ding 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 ding.
We
ding.
all die in the same
Whoa.
death.
Yeah, absolutely. We're all from somewhere.
If you ripped all of our hearts out, we would all stop breathing.
Hey, To Le Mans is my favorite Megadeth song. Well, no, it's top 3.
Dude, one of my favorite things is listening to Kirk Hammett talk shit about Megadeth. Like,
Hey,
they're
and-
not even metal.
He's
but-
so lame.
But Dave Mustaine
Fuck
doesn't
you,
really
Kurt.
talk shit. I mean, like he kind of gets
Dave
a little.
Mustaine hints.
Yeah,
He's
but he doesn't
passive aggressive.
straight. Yeah,
as
he doesn't
fuck.
straight up
Dude,
say it.
Kirk can.
Dude, you don't even have to tell me. You don't have,
Kirk,
if you know anything about music, he doesn't
Yeah.
even have to speak
yeah,
one word.
Kirk
I
cannot
love-
touch
I
Dave.
do
with
love
a
Kirk though.
Oh god.
Ugh, no.
I love
dude.
Dave more, but
There's really nothing good about the band except
I'm gonna tell you where all Kirk shit, because being in you're a musician. When they were like local, regional. When they fired Dave, he was like, hey, "I'm the guy."
I'm the guy now.
And he was probably big dick. And then Dave
Dude.
started Megadeth, and he's
Let me tell
still
you what.
salty that.
Dude, let me tell you what. If Kirk Hammett came up to me in the 70s and the 80s and I was a chick and he was like, "What's up? I just replaced Dave Mustaine and Metallica." I'd be like, "Oh, go fuck yourself."
I just love surfing. I just love
I
surfing.
love surfing. I'm gonna have this long, oily hair till I'm 75.
it
Yeah.
still looks good. I mean,
She loves Kirk Hammett.
I know.
Whatever.
Hey,
Dave
So
is
all you
goated.
Metallicanites, they're all right band. All right, they're an all right band.
Hey, no, Metallica.
Revolutionary.
James is. I don't fuck with Lars or Kurt.
Lars. Is
I love Lars.
Well, yeah, of course you would.
Bruh,
You
fuck
Kirk Hammett
him.
sympathizer.
He's a fucking Dutch. He's a fucking Norwegian. Ugh.
He's weird.
I don't hate him because his nationality.
Yeah, here we go.
It's
now
not
you're,
right.
get-
It's,
now you're getting into a dangerous territory.
it's not right that they're downloading our songs for free. Fucking motherfucker flew on his PJ.
Goodness
We ain't
gracious.
forgot. Hey, I'm not saying I was going into the regional racial territory.
You were getting pretty close.
Sorry, guys.
You were getting,
I was this close to becoming radicalized.
you were getting real close. There.
Hey, I gotta give shout out. So,
Let's do some live stream shout outs.
well,
Yes, sir.
Amy's texting me. This is my friend. She
Yeah.
used to live in Austin, and now she lives in San Antonio. She's
Excellent.
a huge music fan.
Love it.
She said, "Tell everyone I said hello, and that I listened to the podcast." And she definitely wants to call in one day and be on it.
Oh my gosh, I'm
We
gonna
do call
figure,
it.
dude. I'm sorry.
Dude, you know the easiest way to do it?
Just use a phone.
Yeah, dude. Hook your phone up to the audio to the Jack. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but
The-
you don't want to give people your number.
No, you get
Well,
there's
she
an
obviously
app
has
called
my
there's an
number.
app called Telegram, dude. Get a Telegram app, and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and people can call you off of Telegram.
Well, the software I'm using to do the Instagram and Facebook, you can do it on there. I was looking. I wanted to do it for this podcast.
yeah,
But I want to do call-ins, and then I'm gonna get I have a touchpad mini controller.
yeah.
And I'm gonna add like horns, so when you say
Dude,
something
hell
stupid,
yeah.
it can be like, yeah, or like
And-
fart noises.
Okay, and Cassidy's watching on Facebook.
Cassidy.
Yeah, something cool else we can do if y'all have
tell her hello.
I
She's
said hi
watching.
to Cassidy.
Yeah.
Cassidy.
Cassidy. I was about to shout her out, Cassidy, but now I'm gonna give her a 30-minute shout out. Cassidy,
Wait,
you're the goat,
wait.
Cassidy. I love you.
Cassidy, I know you're the goat, but can I go to the restroom?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Where's the restroom?
It's go down the hallway
the
Uh-huh.
right.
on the right.
It's the
To
do-
the right, on the right.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah,
see.
just
The
make
door's
her-
open.
Excellent.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
make it right out there.
We're gonna break
If you
it
gotta
up.
pee, you could just go outside too.
The bathroom's
There's a
open.
bathroom.
Perfectly good bathroom.
Yeah, I thought you just the great outdoors.
Listen.
This is a livable forest, bro. Whoa, 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 whoa! We almost had a breakdown. We're good. Thank you. We're good.
To the right, to the right.
Yeah,
Question.
watch your step.
What we can do with the live stream, if y'all have a question for JT, say it on the chat and we will ask him. That would be very cool, huh?
Yeah, I think if like I'm not on the TikTok one, it won't show up. Like, actually, it will. Yes, it will because
What do you mean?
all the like. Do you have to be on it for it to? Because I've been like switching between the three.
Oh yeah, and what are you on? What does the TikTok one look like?
That's the one that we changed to on Justin. So right now it's a
Oh,
blank.
nothing. Yeah, 'cause I was like, whoa.
But the Facebook one looks really good because it has all three of us.
Well,
Whoa.
there will be a way once if I do this long enough.
We
Like you can
combine
get
'em all.
it, yeah, you can combine them, but TikTok hasn't given me the codes. It's like in beta rollout, and I looked it up, and I could call this like ad talent agency, and they will like contact them. I may do that because on the TikTok they'll get the mixer audio that's like on the Facebook.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Amy said Earl Shreds is the man, but
Thank you.
Sydney would still kick his ass in basketball.
Trash. She's trash. Amy, I was about to say shout out to Amy, but never mind. Whatever.
We already shouted her out, so
Yeah, shout out to my dogs. Roof, roof, bark, bark.
Amy, I'm gonna dedicate that last P to you. So God bless you.
I heard the flow all the way from here.
Hell yeah.
That was a wide flow.
Damn, boy, were you frying bacon in there? No, seriously, you piss really loud. I think that's pretty cool.
Hey, that's a power move. I think we need to get the lights a little bit better on. I guess we're good.
Are you gonna give him back his TikTok?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could go for you for like 15.
No, they
They
see,
were liking me or what?
yeah,
Yeah.
They see my bitch ass all the time.
Okay, actually, yeah.
I know they follow me because they love me, but sometimes I know they're like,
Hell right.
you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, honey, make sure the angle's
Okay.
bueno snow chase.
I'll get it for you. Don't worry, sweetie.
Thank you. Yeah. I told them if they have a question for you to shout it out on the chat. And
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
and
I'll talk about anything except paintball guns from like the 2000s, 2006 era.
Oh, I have bruises still, like just
So,
internal bruises.
let's talk about the 2001 XB1.
No.
The Spider XT.
Yeah. Hey, can you give the guy just a little like no, show me.
Oh,
your
yeah. So
paint-
yeah.
your
So
paint- let me-
I'm gonna.
let
So
me see
here,
your technique.
Here's one right here for you. Okay.
But dude, with the mic.
Now this is the single shot here. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Now I'm gonna give you the stutter semi-auto. And then I'm gonna give you full auto.
Yeah, give me full out.
Wow.
Paintball ace somewhere, dude.
Yeah. So it's a hydraulic trigger. You know.
Dude, I bet you kill it on the fucking course, bro. Hey, I swear to God, if you seriously ever ask me if you want to hit, if you and
Wanna
the,
hit the links?
you and the boys want to hit the links on a Saturday and have a few natties,
Dude, I will pay for the Lone Star Blues.
Let's
if
go,
you,
bro.
If you hit the links with me,
I'll go.
you know what kind of content we could get from me and you playing golf.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Dude,
we
I'm
can
just
bring
gonna
the
walk around
GoPros.
Yeah, we
videoing
should
y'all.
bring the
GoPros.
GoPro, and I have lavaliers.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, we're golfing. We're
Yeah.
golfing. There's a killer course.
I'm
Dude,
terrible.
Right where I live, there's a course. We can get a cart and 18 holes for $20, my friend.
What Kingwood?
No. And where I live in Alvin. Where I live in
Oh.
Alvin, there's a
You'll
course.
take me? I don't.
I'll pay for it if you show up.
The content will be good because I don't know. I literally don't know. I can't hit the ball.
And the best thing we should do, we should find like some guys there just on a casual Saturday and talk mad shit to them. Be like, listen, we're on the tour. We're on the rookie tour. all
Yeah,
right?"
well, just act like dickhead musicians.
Oh yeah, and then just like
hey,
fucking vomit.
suit. Yeah, we'll pay like 3 blonde hookers to follow us around.
This is our girlfriend's Candy, Shandy, and Bandy.
Yeah, and I'll wear my leather jacket with Metallica patches on it.
Dude, with
Where is
Schnikes.
the Instagram feed coming from?
It's from the same camera, but it's
Oh, so the Facebook one is just a wider angle.
yeah.
Okay.
But we could still do. You can do portrait.
I mean, it's like goofy.
What is this? 5 strings on this?
Here, what?
You have all the strings on that?
Here, get up and turn the iPhone to portrait and see what
feel
it
like
does on
the-
Facebook.
What's the TikTok? You see, somebody's on the TikTok. I can't, but let's see what they're saying.
Somebody's chatting. Sorry, guys. We're still in beta test mode, working
Yeah.
things out.
Just figuring out.
Just turn the whole phone.
They need
Yeah.
a tablet.
There you go. All right, come back, honey. We need you in this conversation. We're on the. It's a podcast first and foremost.
Starting off. Oh, whoa.
Just put it on him.
Yeah, it's just on him. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the guest. They see my dumb ass all the
But on
time.
Instagram, it's like zoomed in, so I have to like turn it.
We got to make it to where it's right.
Sorry, JT. I'm sorry. I've literally never.
Dude,
Live stream like
you
this
could
before.
stress less about that, dude.
Yeah,
'cause
I want it to flow
We're
right.
here having a good time, baby.
Okay,
What's
that's
up,
better.
TikTok?
Sorry, it's like.
That's good. Just leave it like that for a little bit, and we'll mess with it. Come sit back
I'll
down.
fuck with it later.
Yeah. Come here, rat dog.
Red dog.
Red dog, dude. Shout out. That made me think, and I have to shout him out while he's on my brain. Ty, what is it? Ty Dietz. Remember the dude from Corpus Christi? Ty Dietz. You know him? He's an artist down in Corpus Christi. Shout out to him. He's pretty sick.
Shout out Ty Diddy.
Made me think of him. Yeah, because he's got a song about a dog and he barks in it. I love it. He goes, he
Dude,
says,
one of
this is my song about a dog.
Dude, one of my favorite things to do is make fun of Ryan Bingham. You guys, you're not
You're
Ryan Bingham fans, are you?
No.
Well, I'm out here on my porch here with my dog.
I know, and it's
yeah,
like
and I'm looking
Just
at the
like-
wind blow.
It's
and
like
it
no
just
time-
like
no time
sucking on my
signature.
dog. Yeah, there's a lady down the porch.
Mhm.
She's bitching about me with my dog.
Ding.
George said, "What's up?"
How does it look
Listen.
now? Is that Instagram?
No,
I don't
that's
think-
TikTok.
I don't think I'd make fun of Ryan Bingham so much if he didn't talk like this when he spoke.
Yeah.
And then he
does.
sings like
does.
this.
What is the Facebook one like?
All right, that's Instagram.
I'm sorry.
Instagram,
It's okay.
TikTok, Facebook looks good too. I just checked it.
Let me. I think I got to go on my shit.
I just don't want to worry about it
Look,
anymore.
There it is.
Okay, yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, we'll figure out the
Facebook still looks good. What's up, Facebook?
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
you guys.
Until I can figure out how to get it on us, we'll just keep doing it on the guests. Ryan Bingham does sound like a whiny chode.
Waiting on a dog, yeah, she's my dog. Yeah, I'm waiting on my baby.
Well, it was a rainy day and a sunny day and a blue day.
Stop it.
Well, I just like to
Bruh.
sing about religious
Hey,
things.
and dudes that be listening to him be so in their feels.
Bro. We love an emotional man. All right, we love an emotional man.
I've cried. I cried.
But come on, Ryan Bingham.
Ryan Bingham does not make dude. What makes me cry is when I'm on the lake and a bald eagle flies.
Oh yeah, it's
Dude,
just America.
That's what makes me cry.
Does the eagle
and I'm
feel
proud.
when he's flying? Shout out St. Williams.
Dude,
and,
I bet you
Wilder
would.
Blue.
Hey, for real, shout out Zane Williams and
Dude.
the.
Zane Williams is
He was on. They were on that
He-
show.
no. But with the situation you described with the eagle, they have a song called Eagle, and the lyrics
Oh.
go, "Does the eagle feel when he's dying or flying? That his way of living is dying." Dude, that shit. Go listen to that song. That's a good fucking song.
I would, if I didn't get copyrighted, I'd do it. Play it on here.
Dude,
George
dude.
is now on Instagram saying, "What's up, Earl?"
Hey, what's up?
He was
Hey
on
George,
TikTok
I
a
know
while
you didn't
ago.
address me, but what's up, George?
And it's on
Hey.
you.
What's
Hey.
up, George?
Yeah, what's up? This is, I guess, shout out JT and the Blacktops
JT and the
for
Blacktops.
all the live consumers
Dude.
right now. That's who we're with.
If you guys could do anything for me tonight, go follow me on TikTok because I'm like 160 followers away from 1,000.
Nice.
Oh yeah, y'all make that happen.
So what's your
Get
TikTok
that
name?
tonight.
TikTok, JT and the Blacktops. Go
Oh,
check it
easy.
out.
Yeah,
Okay.
get that shit tonight.
Go hit it, dude.
I got-
because I've been stuck at 820 something for a
Bruh,
while.
14,000 you motherfuckers. One of y'all can, 160 y'all go to his account right now. Hold
Dude,
on, let me
I'm a songwriter. I'm not a entertainer.
go
but
to JT and the Blacktops right now. If you're a TikTok follower of me, please. I don't ask for much. And what's up, George? I love you. You're the,
I got an acoustic record coming out. Go check out our shit out right now. We got an EP out. If you
you got the date? What? Stop.
it's in February. It's in February for the acoustic record.
February.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it February 28th, last day of February.
Oh, nice.
That's Co-Wessel Day, right?
Yeah,
What?
By Co.
it's
Is
a
it-
bold choice, but let me tell you what,
What is?
You could do it.
she misses
Co-Wetzel Day.
ragweed more than I do.
She Miss Ragweed.
What's
Dude, let me tell you what, dude.
What's Co-Wetzel Day?
That's the day he got his DWI. or
that song that
DUI.
blew him up.
Throw a bottle of whiskey.
The song I played with Jason Knight.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called February 8th.
Oh, I don't listen to him, so that's,
She's not a co-fan.
I did not know that.
Or a co-hater because they all know the same thing.
I'm neutral when it
Yeah.
comes to
Are
that.
you-
I'm a very on the edge about Co-Wetzel. I don't think I hate him.
Should we go there? Or I mean,
I don't think dude. Well, first of all, I've openly talked shit about Co-Wessel on a podcast before, and multiple interviews.
you've been on other podcasts before.
You're not my first, sadly.
What's up, Mars?
Sadly,
How many have you been on?
only 2 before this,
Okay.
but you're not my first. I'm not.
At least you're not a slut.
I don't even got a hand on me. Okay, that's how many. That's how
You're
many
getting there
yeah.
though.
podcast
Yeah, this
bodies.
is
I have.
3.
This is 3 for me. So
Yeah, I'm Co-Wessel to me. His
I'm
music
2
doesn't-
people away from guaranteed herpes.
Yeah, syphilis on deck.
Is that 1 out of 5?
Shout
1 in
out-
5 Americans.
Shout
I
out,
didn't know that.
shout out to my UTIs. Hey,
God.
y'all don't forget we got a camera over there. That's my sneaky
Oh.
cam.
Sneaky Cam.
That's creepy.
that's for when I secretly get
Yeah.
Aubrey Plaza to come and make love to me.
Until y'all start buying more T-shirts, I'm gonna have to keep doing porn in them.
I recommend the bell hats. Okay, the bell hats look pretty fucking swishty.
You know how I'm just trying to sleep, and all I hear is
Stop. Hey, George said Earl still got a head like Jim Carrey.
"Hey, bruh."
Nice. I don't think that's.
Hey.
I don't think.
And
it's a hate.
Marcus was watching. I don't know if he still is.
Yeah, shout out to Marcus. But Co-Wetzel to me, his music does not tickle me like it tickles some.
Dude, listen here. Co-Wetzel makes music for whores and like drug addicts.
There
okay?
it is.
He
Thank
pops
you.
up
I'll
on
tell
my
you,
TikTok sometimes. and he's just
Any
trashy.
woman that I see that's posting a Co-Wetzel video transition
Huh.
video, they are all like slapping their boyfriends before they get to the concert,
Toxic,
and they're drinking a box wine, an entire
Yeah.
box of wine before they get into the concert.
dude, and you see them in the fucking parking lot at like 1.
Listen, this is my most.
I don't know you. Who are you?
Stop.
Dude.
I just want to go home.
Dude, I in 2018 we were at the show with it was Randall King, Kevin Fowler, Co-Wetzel, and
Dude, I bet that was a show.
dude, it was Randall King, Kevin Fowler, Co-Wetzel, and Cody Johnson was the headliner in 2018. And
What a show.
and dude, I can just remember like Co-Wetzel like getting the ass chewing of his lifetime.
Where?
By Cody Johnson.
Nice.
He was just yelling at the dude because
Was this like
this is in 2018.
behind stage or something?
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
So I wasn't a part of the show. I was there as an onlooker, but I had the side stage tickets right there at Concrete Street in Corpus Christi. And dude, he's just sitting there
Yes.
yelling at him, like yelling.
What is he saying?
I couldn't hear him. You know, you're on a stage. There's a band happening, and dude, he's just dude, shaking his hat off, dude.
Cody Johnson.
Dude, he is angry. He was livid about
That's
something.
funny.
And I've never
I won-
seen him like that. He's always a very cool, calm, and
Yeah,
I
collected
wonder
cat.
what about.
Dude, I can't even imagine. Well, I'm sure it was about Cole Wetzel dropping the F-bomb in a family-friendly venue, and you know how Cody Johnson is.
Oh yeah.
He's very family-oriented until he gets mad about politics, but we won't talk about that.
the bottle of whiskey.
But
Hey.
yeah, dude.
Hey.
Emily dropped this fact on you from Amy. She said she's watching the Instagram live.
Mhm.
She said Tyler Childers over Wetzel.
Tyler Childers over Cole Wetzel every
Is that
time.
what we think,
and
JT?
I agree.
I
with
can
that.
agree with that. I don't think Tyler Childers is like crazy revolutionary, but I think that he's doing what he's doing and making his own music, and I can respect that. I
Yeah.
don't think that he's necessarily like the revolutionist.
Well put, my friend.
I don't think he's the revolutionist everyone thinks he is, and it's just
Not
like
at-
I mean
he
he's
is.
just making what the gospel guys have been making for a long time. The
He
gospel
is
country
Bob
guys.
Dylan with hookworm.
Yeah. And you know, there's a lot worse vocalist in the music business than Tyler Childers. But
Dude, the Perrier girl got a deal. No fucking dub.
dude, I'm telling you,
Perrier.
Is that the
Dude.
girl with the big fake lashes?
Dude,
Yes,
I'd have her on
yes.
this bitch. in
Brit
a-
Barbie, shout out Brit Barbie.
Shout out Brit Barbie.
Was she trying to
Hey,
be like?
can we get Brit Barbie on the podcast?
Was she
Because-
trying to be like Bad Baby or
No,
something?
dude.
Ooh, they beefed. She beat. Dude,
Who gives a shit what she's trying to do? It's working. All right.
Yeah, she's,
right.
she's changed single-handedly changing the music
Oh
industry.
yeah. Period.
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 Amy's just laughing.
But no,
This
what
one-
I'm saying is, listen, this is the most. I stand by this 100%. This is the most controversial opinion I have right now. Zach Bryan is the most talentless, like generic writer. There is
Talentless, like
talentless.
gotcha.
like no talent,
He could have more talent.
void of talent.
Yeah, no, and it's probably not even talent. Actually, no, he can't even play guitar very well.
I couldn't name.
I'm agree with that.
I couldn't
yeah.
He's a
name
very
any song he
cookie-
plays, so.
He's a very what I call his writing is what I call cliche writing. Every song is a play on a cliche that he has.
Dude, they're all like that. In my
To
opinion.
you, I'm just a man. To me, you're all like that is fucking cliche. Fucking
Now I see what you're saying.
high school love.
And I was just a boy, but a boy was a man. And
Yes.
a man was a boy.
Cliche
What's
writing.
a song that he sings that I might know?
That something in the orange tells
That's
me,
what my favorite song
Just
is.
keep going.
It's like, yeah, it's it's
I
dirt
don't-
road shit.
Cause I let you play music.
She doesn't
real
listen.
damn loud. How are you on
I-
Texas country music?
I've-
How are you on a
We don't
music
listen
podcast?
to Texas.
Dude,
not-
I like I told you earlier, I'm all Southwest emo right now.
Yeah,
dude.
we're
That's
not
all I
Texas.
listen to.
We're not Texas country. We are
Red Dirt.
all.
What is
Yeah,
this?
the first band I had on here was like a Deftones band.
Yeah, so
Dimf-
I
actually
listen
shout
to-
out Dimphonic.
Well, I mean,
I
still
love
right
you.
now, like people think that he's like the recreation of.
I hear
fucking
his name a
songwriting.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I
so-
know him. She doesn't, but
They think that he's like the recoming of
Jesus.
Jesus as far as songwriting goes, but he's not. He's just he's a
Oh,
dude. Like I said, there's worse. There's worse songwriters out there than Zach Bryan, but he is not. They're talking about him like he's the next Bob Dylan.
I've heard lots
lyricist.
of things about him, but like the Texas country songs that
Dude,
I know,
he's
are the
doing
ones
it
that they
right.
sing,
He's
like,
doing it
They
right.
sing. So like the Tyler Childers songs, I only know them because Mason
Period,
sings them.
period.
I only know them because Mason sings them. Like
The-
he does like
the
the
Tyler
Tyler
Childers song?
Childers song. He's in another band that they do that Wetzel song, which I just found out the name of tonight. But yeah, it's just not my forte. What I
It's
listen
not
to.
my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Listen, I can respect anybody that's doing it outside of the box, truly. And Wetzel, for what his time period came up, he was doing it outside the box. Nobody was doing
Just
what he was
getting
doing.
slammered.
Yeah, just getting fucking slammed and fucking writing about DUIs and shit that people didn't write about at the time.
Wasn't
Like,
he like a really good football player?
I don't know anything about Wetzel other
Oh, okay.
than
I think
his
he
music.
Because he's like a
was.
pretty big guy.
I was telling him he's a very stocky gentleman.
Yeah, I only know that because he pops up on my TikTok all the time. He's just being trashy. It's all
Yeah.
get
Well,
out.
hey, I promise you, because there's people like I have friends of mine who are like relatives of him,
Mhm.
and his family will stand by because they'll take like a snippet of his like where he's trashed. He's talking about banging his aunt.
Yeah.
And
Whoa,
you
didn't
never
know
seen this,
that.
dude? Well, it's like a joke. It's like his
Oh,
bit he
okay.
does, and he's like, "This next song is about when I, fucked
Oh,
up my
it's
my
a
aunt."
joke.
Yeah, it's a joke, and you know how the internet is. People take everything so
But
literally.
the other guy
Oh, I
got
know, believe
canceled
me.
for saying a bad word.
But
Who's that other
anyways,
guy?
yeah, there's a
Oh.
lot of people. I mean, there's hundreds. Dave
It's like-
Chappelle,
Earl Shreds.
No, Morgan Wallen.
Oh yeah, Morgan Wallen. But anyways,
sorry.
anyways, yeah, and so he, his family says that he's a really, genuine
I
guy,
could see that.
but it's just his act. He knows what's gonna sell him,
Oh, really?
and
Yeah,
that's like,
We're talking about him, so I
and
mean,
I don't think necessarily that it's an act. Like I genuinely think that that's how he likes to behave, but the persona that he's like a bad to the bone dude, and
Yeah,
doesn't give a fuck.
I will respect him only for making the bag and nothing else.
Yeah, man, he's got the grind, and he did something that people wanted to listen to that
Yeah.
wasn't what everyone else was doing.
yeah.
But musically, very boring.
Yeah,
and
man.
I would never listen to it. I actually never do listen to it.
And when
But I listen to-
there's a song on Noise Complaint, and this is my thing. I like to point out at least something positive that one artist has put out, even though that the majority of theirs is what I consider.
Yeah, give me the
garbage.
song. What's the song I should listen to?
You need to listen to Honey Pain.
Honey,
I'll
what?
listen to it. Honey
Honey
Pain.
Pain. It's off of Noise Complaint,
I'll listen to it.
and it's good. It's the first song I heard by him, and I was like, oh shit, I could be a fan of this dude.
And then it just went.
Well, then I heard Austin in February 28th, 2018, and all these other songs that were
Take a
horrible.
bottle of whiskey.
Light a cigarette so he don't smell the
Yeah, bro. I'm not.
Dude, I get it, dude. And
Is that
he's
the Taco
writing.
Bell song?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh,
he's writing for the degenerates, and there's a lot of them, and they are loyal people. And
Yeah.
I mean,
well, Motley Crue did that too, way better. That's my,
yeah, but people in the 80s and the 70s said the same thing we're saying about Koe Wetzel then about Motley Crue.
bruh. No, Coetzel could not touch Motley Crue with
I
it.
almost wore my Motley Crue shirt
It's
tonight.
age for age. I'm not talking about now. Like Motley Crue in their top versus Coetzel.
Oh. Well, I mean, dude,
fucking way.
First of all, listen.
Nobody can control time. You
Nobody
have to-
can control time, and nobody can control the trends and how quickly they pass and go.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about, you cannot compare the 80s where everything was on the brink of a technology break. I mean, from the 60s to the late 70s, the technology of music went 30 years into the future. I mean,
Yeah.
truly.
Yeah.
It went way beyond what people could control. That's why there was so much groundbreaking shit that happened from 79 to 93.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
Just shit changed so much. The way the world looked changed so much. And fucking music, there will never be another decade until fucking aliens come to Earth and take their planet back.
Yeah, bye.
There will never be another musical.
Yeah, it's like the pyramids.
Gap
They
that
were
happens.
not there, and
Yeah.
then now they are here.
In the 60s, we were recording full bands on 2 microphones in the middle of the room. In the 80s, we had fucking drums inside of pianos.
Yeah, and it was
Like-
synthesizers and shit.
And when
Oh.
was like the big Macintosh thing? Was that 1984? That's like when like the
World
computer
went
started
digital.
coming. Yeah.
But in music, really, I mean, digital pedals and shit have been around since the 60s, but
Well,
even into the 50s. But truly, music did not reach its digital age until the late 90s.
Yeah.
There was the technology; it was there, but people weren't utilizing it as much until, I mean, the 80s. It was more like laser shows and
It was like Rush.
proper lighting.
Like when
Yes.
Geddy Lee went to synthesizer.
Geddy Lee, and I mean when Def Leppard, the drummer, lost his arm,
Stomp.
and
I'm
they
gonna
started
cry.
using drum pads and shit
It's
like
my
that.
favorite band
What's
of all
the
time.
you know the joke?
No, don't say
Dude,
it.
I cannot
The-
stand
the
Def
best-
Leppard. I won't say anything about Def Leppard because you said that they're your favorite
That's
band.
literally my
Literally is
favorite
her
band of all
favorite
time.
Dude, I don't even want to talk about them. REO Speedwagon now is a 30 billion times better band than Def Leppard. Now,
I don't see REO selling
now.
out stadiums like Def
Right
Leppard
now,
did.
dude, Def Leppard's pretty good now. Dude,
Dude,
we saw
I
'em.
saw them,
They're
dude.
pretty good.
I saw them in
Compared to Molly
2016.
Crew.
Dude, and I saw them in 2016, and it was
I was
so
there too.
apparently obvious that they were lip syncing. It hurt my face.
Well, not this time. Every
It
time I've
hurt.
seen them,
It hurt my face.
they've been
That
killing
Maybe
it.
they were just that good.
Dude,
Joe
let me tell
Elliott
you,
he still got it.
I think, yeah, Joe.
who's your
still
favorite
got it.
80s rock band vocalist right now? Go. Give me your favorite. You
Right
have-
now touring?
No.
All
In the
time.
80s, like your right now, what you're feeling the most? 80s vocalist. Go.
Sebastian Bach.
Are you kidding me? That's who you, the all
Yeah,
of
maybe.
Okay,
Sebastian,
maybe
really?
like he's like the best
No.
one to look at.
Really?
Yeah,
In the
no. I
80s.
probably Axel.
Axel
Oh,
of the
yeah.
80s, dude. He and a lot of people he's overlooked because of how much a cocksucker he was.
Oh God, I
Oh,
love
dude,
Axl.
85 to 90 Axel.
Dude, I'm
there
thinking-
was no better band than Guns N' Roses that 5-year period.
Band, yes. I think that Paul Rogers is the lead vocalist of the 80s, just as far
Yeah.
as power and
Paul
fucking-
Rogers.
Paul Rogers, Bad Company, baby.
Oh my
Yeah, look,
god.
right here.
Not Paul Rogers, Bad Company, not the other scrubs that sang for Bad Company, but Company.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
Dude,
you
that
are,
guy
yeah.
can.
You are right.
Is your favorite song "Bad Company" off the album "Bad,
Bad
Company"
Company.
by the band Bad Company?
is my least favorite Bad Company song, and especially who's the band that did a cover of it?
Oh,
Five Finger Death Punch.
Yes.
So bad, bro.
Dude,
And motherfuckers be liking it. And I'm like, really?
those guys punch their girlfriends.
No doubt. Those
You
dudes-
heard it here
those-
from
yeah.
JT from
Yeah.
JT and the Blacktops. If you listen to the 5 Finger Death Punch version of Bad Company, you punch your girlfriend, and the cops should be called to your apartment right now.
Shut up.
Who's the lead singer of Boston?
Oh, I'll be taking my time.
I really like.
That-
really like
I
him,
say
yeah.
that album best debut album ever, no doubt.
Boston. Or-
Oh, no,
Kansas. What's it in
No,
Little
no.
Nicky that he says? What's he saying here?
It's Kansas.
It's not Kansas. Is it? I think
It's
it is Kansas.
yeah.
He's- Kansas.
Or no, it might be Boston. He might go,
Boston.
it's Boston.
It is Boston. It is Boston. And he's like, oh, come on, Dickie. And he's like, the blood will run of the innocent. and then they put Ozzy in reverse. He's like, what's Ozzy trying to say? He's like, absolutely nothing, John. The house man always clean, perfectly clear with his messages.
I want to see your boobies. Like your boobies.
Oh, what are you, from the South? Yes, the deep South.
Dude,
The deep South.
such a great movie. Forgot about it.
Underrated, dude.
Underrated as fuck.
I'm enjoying my pizza, my peppermint schnapps.
I love you, little Nick.
Okay, what? Okay, because I don't know what kind of music do you do, JT?
I mean,
Let's
my-
talk about the
our
black
cur-
tees.
our current record is not very on brand for what we play now. I had so what happened was we were playing as a band called Blacktop Revelry for
Okay, I know that name. Yeah.
yeah, we were playing this band called Blacktop Revelry, and we toured as that band for about 2 years, and we were really pushing like the Red Dirt, like
In the dirt scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I know that name?
Red
We were
Dirt
in
scene.
because they were pushing it in the red dirt scene.
And we were
You're from
really-
Devers.
we were really pushing it, and it was working. But I went through this, every we've been banned from live.
Oh no! What did y'all say? Ah, ha, ha, ha.
We got banned on TikTok.
Hateful behavior.
Are you kidding me?
Oh
Y'all are
my.
sitting there just
Nothing but
making
love.
fun of people.
It's because I was shit talking Co Wetzel, and he's such a big entity.
Because
on
you were
fucking-
shit talking Def Leppard.
Oh, that's probably the Def Leppard slander is what did it for the
There's a
18-year-old
whole, like-
demographic of TikTok.
Yes, I'm on it. So
Anyways,
yeah. So okay. So Blacktop Revelry.
yeah, Blacktop Revelry was like we were very much pushing the Red Dirt.
Mhm.
And now JT and the Blacktops. I mean, I was telling Dalton that we're very. My drummer is a huge Tool fan, which is like the biggest like
Love Tool.
it's a very drummer thing to be as a
Yeah,
Tool
because
fan.
all the time change signature changes.
And he's very big. And then my bass player and my, I have two guys that swap on bass, and then if they're both available at the same time, the other one plays guitar. His name's Bamer, and he's fucking goddess on harmonies.
He's a goddess or a god?
No, he's a goddess because
He's
goddesses.
sweet.
Traditionally in Greek mythology, it was the goddesses that had the voices of angels.
Yes.
But yeah,
Does he look like an angel?
dude, let me tell you what, he looks like the biggest douchebag in the history. I mean, he's got a huge tribal tattoo that I give him shit about every time.
Nice.
To just his whole, and he's like fucking 5'4". So he's very hot. He's very hot. Shout out to Bamer and his girlfriend Bree.
Aw.
They're
Yeah, right
super
here.
cute. There's where we are now.
Are we still live on Instagram
Yep.
and Facebook?
Yeah. We just got banned from TikTok.
Just TikTok.
And I can't. I can't go back on until December 5th unless they appeal me, dude. Appeal me.
Dude, we're not talking shit. We're
No,
just
they have.
we're having
bro,
opinions.
bro. They ban.
For more-
One
for
time
less than
somebody
that.
said they were gonna said, if I find you in the street, I'm gonna do something about you, threatening me.
Mhm.
And I literally posted it, and I was like, didn't say anything, man. I just said, hey, this is what this guy said. If you follow me, something happens to me. Here's what
This is the
happened.
guy that did it. They
Account
ban you?
account strike for
Aw.
harassment.
Uh,
So yeah, no, they do that all the time, bro. TikTok, you're lame. They don't do that to the people that are on their team. But
That's right. Oh yeah,
hey, I love Facebook. Give me,
dude.
Give me-
Facebook's got it, dude.
so
Facebook is the shit, bro.
so drummer likes Tool. Bamer, is that his name?
Yeah, Bamer. He's a rocker.
That's your drummer.
No, he's the
No,
bass player.
He's
That's
the bass
a
player
goddess.
slash guitar. But
The goddess.
He's the jack of all trades. He also plays steel guitar too, which is fucking sweet.
With you?
Nice.
He's played steel guitar with me before too.
Louis
yeah.
said play Wonderwall.
But and I just grew up and I never listened to country music as a kid, even as a teenager. It was always
Interesting.
I listened to pop punk. I was like Southwest emo.
Yeah.
And I really liked. I was really into John Mayer. Like at the time, so it's just like
I wanna run through the
halls
halls
of
of
my
my
high
high
school.
school.
I wanna scream.
Oh,
I just found out. Breathy Maggie. Anyways, Breathy Man.
I like, dude. Neon is a good song. Neon.
Dude, John Mayer. I'm not like a goober like most people are about John Mayer, but he is very talented. I mean, you can't take anything away
Yeah.
from
He's so cute.
his talent level. No, it just helps that he's cute. Like he's a very fuckable man.
He's not cute. I don't
He
know.
got that bussy,
I don't know what
dude.
y'all like, but
Dude,
I don't think he's cute.
You don't think so?
I think that he's very metrosexual. So
Yeah, he's
men find him
Yeah,
attractive, but they won't say it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, that's why he was up there with the Grateful Dead. Just,
dude. That's why I told you, dude. I'm very honest.
No, that's good.
just
Um,
trucking.
But no, and so we kind of clashed in these. I've been writing a lot of like, I'm a sad writer. Like,
You're
I
sad
can't-
boy.
yeah, big sad boy.
Aw.
I haven't had
Why are you-
the best of experiences in my life. So like,
So you write about him. That's the best thing
yeah,
to
yeah.
do.
And there's not a lot of people that I feel these days, at least, that are writing about the deep shit that no one wants to
Yeah,
fucking
I don't
talk
mind
about.
sad stuff if it's real.
Oh, dude, I wanted to play you guys a song, and because dude, it's been fucking. I've been playing it, and it's every time I
Like
play
on the
it,
guitar.
Yeah.
You want to do it now?
Is that tuned?
The Luna.
I think so. I
Luna.
could. It wouldn't be nothing to tune it up.
Yeah, we'll tune it up here.
What do
Okay.
you think about John Mayer and Dead and Co? Because Amy said that's the only John Mayer that's
No,
cool.
John Mayer and Dead Code is the biggest money grab in the history of the music industry. Let's see.
I would go see John Mayer with Dead and Co.
I have a tuner on my phone, I think. Dude, last time I used the tuner on my phone, it was giving me, instead of the letters, do, re, mi. Is it good?
Weird Sound of Music days.
Yeah, I don't. It's.
That
my-
didn't sound good.
I love that one.
I can't hate on going back to the John Mayer thing. I can't hate on him because my friend Austin, the one that passed away, that was his favorite.
Who's got the tuner?
He's
I have
got it.
my guitar in my car, but it's in my car.
Hold on, I'll give you the tuner.
I should have brought it in here.
No,
But
it's okay.
no, dude, I write about a lot of shit, man. a lot of it nowadays has come from being a parent, and I like to write about shit that I feel about my children in the form of as if it was somebody that I love deeply as a friend or a.
Oh,
And so it becomes more relatable because not everybody can relate to having children,
yeah,
but everyone can relate to having a friend that you've loved so much that if they were to leave,
it would,
it would crush you.
for sure.
And so that's I like to write a lot about that. My mother was a like a terrible drug addict until the day that she died.
Oh no.
Really?
And so I get a lot of that. A lot of it, the most magical stuff that I find has come from feelings that I had before I could understand what being a drug addict meant,
Hmm.
and writing them as an adult, understanding them now.
Wow.
And
From an outside perspective?
no, just I
Like
mean,
as a
like
like an adolescent mind.
yeah,
Or,
as an adolescent mind, you don't recognize these things as they happen. And
yeah.
then as an adult, your trauma blocking slowly
Correct.
releases as you get older. And you realize that these things that you pretended to be else, things that were other than these feelings you had, these this confusion you had. And I guess I'm not I mean unless you've known like a hard drug addict before, it's kind of hard to explain, but your brain creates memories that never happened because of what was actually happening was so incomprehensible to you as a child.
It's like meshing into something
Mhm.
positive.
It turns into something that maybe you thought was a positive memory, but when you get older and you think and that memory, whatever happens triggers that memory.
Like, oh, that was a
You're
fucked
like,
up
holy shit,
situation.
what did I go through?
Oh wow.
And so a lot of my writing comes from that.
From real stuff. How
It
you
happened to me, yeah. And I don't know.
And
I always say you can never make you can always make new friends, never make old friends. But my old friends can attest to
Yeah.
some of the confusions we had as children, and I never knew why. Like a lot of my friends weren't really allowed to come over to my house, um,
Yeah.
and
Because
just stuff like that.
I hate that that happened to you, but like how awesome that you can like turn
Oh
that
yeah,
into
no,
something
and
for
I
all
like
of
I
us to
said,
experience.
oh yeah, like I said, I would never want anyone, because there's a lot of people who grow up in life and they just never have anything like that happen.
Yeah.
yeah, addiction is a horrible illness.
And even if even alcoholism is people like true alcoholism, not like you party and you don't know how to control yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Like true
bad.
alcoholism
Most people
is a
have never
disease.
even met a real alcoholic.
No, and when they see it, they're like, "Oh my god!"
Because I dealt with it too, and when people accuse me of being an alcoholic, I'm like,
You don't have any
you
idea.
have,
You have zero
yeah,
idea.
like it's
Like, just imagine like the most anxiety you've ever had, and then like at the highest point of anxiety you've ever felt, get into a car going 100 miles an hour and throw the steering wheel out the window.
yeah, it's all
Mhm.
go.
Like you have no
Horrible.
idea what's going to happen at any point.
Yeah, they say if I'm too drunk, they'll be like, "Oh, you're not." They'll start going like you're an alcoholic, but real alcoholics they don't get drunk; they just shake. They just get real.
They just don't get sober.
Here's the good. The battery's dead, bro.
It's dead.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I think I fixed it. The letters were in Korean. That's why.
That's why it was do re mi.
Yeah, I was at the studio the other day trying to tune that guitar, and I was like, I can't tune it, bro. It's do re fa so mi la do de la do so.
Who is it on?
I mean, I figure if you knew the pattern, you would kind of like use context clues to figure out which one's
yeah.
what.
Yeah. No
Did you ever
doubt.
watch Sound of Music with Julie Roberts?
No.
What?
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Do a
A
deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me,
Oh, wow.
a name I call
myself,
myself. Far, a long, long way to run.
So
A
Dark
needle
Lord.
pulling thread.
And I got ass.
Okay. A drink with tea, a drink with jam and bread.
We missed one in between there.
Was that Julia's part?
And that'll bring us back to you.
Oh no, here we go. Do re mi fa so.
Law. Law, a note that follows.
So this is gonna be our second live performance. You're gonna give us a song?
Yeah, the one he's been working on.
Yeah, sure. We'll give her a shot.
Why don't we let me set the mics up for you real quick.
Okay. You set the mics up.
If you're watching live, you're getting an awesome treat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
The
this
game is
this
Swiss.
song. So while you're setting that up, I'll get the intro
I'll
going.
use those. You're good.
Oh, okay. So this song, I liked a lot of most of my positive memories as a childhood that I've not forgotten come from my Papa and Granny's house,
Aw.
which is my great grandparents, and that's where I spent like a lot of my Thanksgivings and summers and when that's in Stockdale.
Your
Um,
great grandparents.
my great
Oh
grandparents.
wow.
Yes, at a time, there was 5 generations alive of Krell.
Golly.
Yeah, which doesn't happen anymore.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so it was really cool. I'm blessed to have a place like that to have grown up and can feel a real connection with Texas roots. As my grandpa, he was a farmer. That's all he ever. My great grandfather, it's all he ever knew was farming and living in the middle of nowhere in Texas and making his own bread and making his own coffee. And
That's so cool.
there's a feeling, nostalgia is a very powerful human emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And when there's a lot of songs out there about red dirt roads, and you know how you're like, I want to drink on a red dirt road,
Something about a truck.
and
Yeah.
I want to fuck my girlfriend on a red dirt road, and like for me, going down red dirt roads is like one of the most emotional points of my life because I'll never go down another dirt road that my grandparents are at the end of again. You know,
Wow, that dude, that was too
And-
deep.
and I'm just saying, like that's true. It's
That's
how
real.
I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
And there's and so that's why this song is called "Meant for Driving," and it's about the fact that some things aren't always as they seem, or they don't feel the same anymore after certain things have gone. And that's why I love the song so much. And it's about red dirt roads, but
Something we all can relate to.
it's a
Feelings
different
change.
thing, you know.
Christian said, "Love to hear it."
Okay, this one's to speak into,
All right.
and then
Have another live performance on the podcast. That's exciting. For those of you just tuning in, it's JT and the Blacktops.
JT the Blacktops. Go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I only need 160 more followers to go.
Go follow him on TikTok.
and then get banned.
And then I'll get banned for saying fuck Coetzel. All right. You let me know when we're good.
I mean, what do you think? You good?
I mean, it doesn't sound terrible to me. It sounds like a fucking podcast song. That's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, that's right there. Right there, bro.
Christian will tag them on the podcast.
Check 1 2. Yeah,
For
drop
you.
it in the podcast. Like I said, the song's called "Meant for Driving," and it's about people in country music are always writing about trucks and red dirt roads, but they're never writing about the real shit that's happening on them. So here's a genuine emotion from a red dirt road. Final lift down a gravel road. Make your way through the freezing cold, and the dogs are barking. They were always barking. Steady you go across that bridge, one standing up from when they were kids, and you put it in park. Make your way through the dark. Granny's on the porch, sitting there with a natty light and the smell of cigarettes in the air. Red dirt roads ain't just meant for driving. Sometimes they're just meant for breaking down and crying on the side of the road. Nowhere to go. If you're by yourself, you feel all alone. Yeah, red dirt roads ain't just meant for driving. It's just an old beat up two-door that your daddy bought you, so you could go out doing what kids will do. You'll tell her you love her, you'll say you love her too, and you'll break her heart on the ride back home that night and watch her cry. And first time trucks ain't just meant for driving. Sometimes they're just meant for breaking down and crying on the side of the road. Nowhere to go. If you're by yourself, you feel all alone. Yeah, first time trucks ain't just meant for driving. Red dirt roads ain't just meant for driving. Sometimes they're just meant for breaking down and crying on the side of the road. Nowhere to go. If you're by yourself, you feel all alone. Yeah, red dirt roads ain't just meant for driving. Yeah, red dirt roads ain't just meant for drive.
Woo!
Nice.
I don't think that guitar's ever sounded
was-
so good,
I know,
bro.
that was incredible.
The $300 guitar, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
I had
that
to,
was
like,
too deep, bro. That was,
yeah.
whew.
I know. I had to like disassociate for a second so I wouldn't start crying.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It was pretty
sometimes-
deep.
Yeah, man. It's and that's what I like, man. I don't like a song. Like, if I don't get the shakes when I'm singing it, like, I don't think it's worth singing.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether it's the fuck this shit, this is cooks. This song
Yeah.
cooks, shakes, or it's the I'm shaking, taking the distraction off of my mind from crying.
Yeah.
I think that if you're not writing songs that, I mean, I don't think that like fun songs, drinking songs, party songs are bad. I just don't know anything about that,
Yeah.
and I could never write a really good party song.
Dude,
because
that was emotional.
Yeah.
man.
I mean,
I
but
just-
if that's what you know, then like,
yeah, man.
tell the world.
And I think
Honestly, too, with the shitty guitar, it almost makes that.
I know, man.
Yeah,
I think it
just
sounded great though.
I just think that if for me as a songwriter, and that's what I truly enjoy is songwriting. And the reason that I enjoy songwriting is because when you get a good songwriter and somebody who's not only a good songwriter but knows exactly how they feel inside their own self, that they can bring it out and make a mass of people feel the same thing they're feeling, even though it might be in a completely different aspect of that. Like, somebody could listen to that song and think of it in a completely different scenario of mine, but feel the
Mhm.
same exact emotion.
Just make you feel.
I just think that that's a connection that, there's not a lot of people that can. There's a lot of people who want to be artists.
Yeah.
I don't want to be an artist. I want to be a songwriter and known for being a songwriter.
Yeah. Writing
I-
stuff people can connect with.
Yeah, and I don't even care if it's on a, because there's heavy metal songs that send me to a place of peace that I've never been to in my lifetime.
Mhm.
Alexis on Fire has a song called Young Cardinals, and they're a metalcore band or whatever you want to call them from, however long ago. Check them out. Alexis on Fire, Dallas Green, one of my favorite songwriters.
Yeah, they are very hardcore.
And there's that song Young Cardinals, when it fucking oh, Young Cardinals. Fucking dude, it's like I'm sitting on flowers, man. But it's not because the song, because some people hear it and be aggressive. I don't hear it and be aggressive. It takes me to a place in my mind of fucking peace, man. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just like,
metal
that's-
music does the same thing for me.
Yeah, and it like I'm going back to my woo woo shit again, but like the frequencies, like I've
Woo-woo.
done a lot of research on frequencies when it
Oh,
comes to
yeah.
metal music,
it's
and
huge.
it like releases those like happy endorphins in you. That frequency that like you're hearing it like in most metal music like makes most
Yeah.
people
It's like a
feel good.
musical workout.
For sure. It's like a lot of that metal shit, dude. Like these bands, they make it to the mainstream, but once they make it to the mainstream, these producers and these production guys, they're all fucking scientists
Mm-hmm.
basically, because they know the psychology behind music theory and music and
Yeah,
major
all
and minor keys
the aeolians
and
and
the way,
stuff.
dude. And so next time you go to a metal concert, like pay attention, like the first 30 minutes before the show, the last 30 minutes that you're there, and I bet you anything that there's ambient music being played through the
Mm-hmm.
speakers, and it's because they play certain tones and keys that get people's fucking blood
Oh, like
Yep.
going.
It's
before and
frequency.
after?
Yeah.
Before,
Yeah,
yeah,
no
before
It's
and
all
doubt,
about
after,
dude.
yeah.
frequencies. I'm telling
The
you.
DJs do it big.
Dude, they know exactly what they're
Where's
doing
my?
with that
Do
kind of
you,
stuff.
you know where my phone's at?
I do not.
Hmm.
Oh, I
Josh.
have it. Remember, because
Oh
of the
yeah.
tuner.
Oh
Josh
yeah, there it is.
Palermo said that finger picking was good.
Oh
Thank you.
hell yeah! Shout out Josh.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all. If you're watching it and you got lucky enough to watch that live, that was awesome. Yeah, they didn't get to see Blake play his live. That was great, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. And like that's what that's what I can appreciate about Blake is he can write a good like, like whatever. Like I call it Casey Donahue music.
Oh yeah, I like Casey Donahue.
Party. Like he
Yeah.
knows about fucking having a good time.
Yeah, I thought he would have given me something a little more sentimental, and then he came out with that, and I was like, "Wow,
Yeah, he used to party at my house back in high school.
he is a good
I'm
time
just,
dude."
yeah, and that's what he is, man. And every time I've been around him, he's very,
He's just a fun-loving dude.
yeah, he's very positive vibe to be around.
Yeah, very optimistic.
And I'm not saying that I'm not a positive vibe, but when I bleed and breathe music, it's not party music. It's
Dude, that was
it's-
emotional.
from my soul.
Yeah, it's your life experiences.
Yeah, and I don't have
Yeah, that's got to be your moneymaker right there, man. That was
yeah,
great.
man. And that's why I'm putting out an acoustic album because I have so many.
The
I have
finger
so
picking
many-
stuff is awesome with the
Yeah.
voice. I love like
and,
the arpeggiated acoustic guitar notes with the voice.
Oh, yeah,
that was
man.
very nice.
yeah, I appreciate that.
So you're
And-
working on an acoustic album?
Yeah, I'm actually me and my buddy Chuck. He's got a studio, and between me, I took audio engineering, and he's had a studio for 15
Where at?
years. San Jack.
Hey, I'm a crow. Are they the crows?
The
No,
Crows.
the
No, yes,
Cardinals.
no,
I
the
thought-
Ravens. or
The
something
Ravens.
like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Ravens,
They're a bird,
They're a bird.
I graduated from there
a
too.
carnivorous bird.
I took a class there.
No, I have a degree from there.
That's what it was. It was a class.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what's up.
But and
I do
I've
a lot
also-
of I do
I've
a lot
also-
of audio engineering as well.
I
like-
enjoy it. I think it's to make a shitty band sound great is the most fulfilling thing that you can do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like that aspect. I like making beats.
Oh, making beats is cool, dude.
Yeah, like all the intro and the outro and all the music I use, I make.
Oh, really?
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
because
fucking
they
sweet.
copyright the fuck out of me.
Oh yeah.
So
dude,
it's
that
like the
gets
intros,
you.
the outros, the ambient music. I make it all. Just
Yeah.
beats on Ableton,
That's sweet, dude.
and I don't have to worry about people suing me. I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, dude.
I'll make, but hey,
Why not?
$20, I give you a beat.
Come on.
I do good.
You
Track
heard it right
beats.
here.
Yeah.
Fucking Earl Shreds. You hit him up on Instagram, he'll make you a beat for $20.
Yeah.
Anybody.
It'll
Kanye
be-
hit him up. Hit
yeah.
this guy up. He's running $20 discount deals.
It'll be that Wii Sports menu shit.
Oh my gosh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my gosh.
Do, do, do,
Dun, dun, dun.
Dude, the hardest,
Isn't that the waiting room?
the
of
absolute
Mario?
hardest. No, that's Wii Sports.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he knows, bro.
The
You're a
absolute-
well cultured man.
The
Oh, Wii,
absolute banger of the soundtrack is the tennis lobby waiting, where it's
Oh, tennis was the best. I'm still stuck on my
Wii
Super
Yes.
Nintendo.
Welcome. Are you depressed?
So the album, you have an album out right now. Is that with Blacktop Revelry? Or is that
no,
JT
it's
and
JT and the Blacktops.
Blacktops.
And basically, what it is it's all of the things that I had on like the back burner from the
Gotcha.
last couple of years.
Mhm.
And when you start a new band, the worst thing to do is start a new band and not have any music that
Correct.
people can go listen to. And so
Agreed.
it's so I started this new group, and 2 weeks into the Facebook campaign and the rebranding, I put out this record of 6 unreleased, and one of them was our single as Blacktop Revelry, but it's called Lately, and it's one of my favorite songs, and I could not release it. to put my name on it. So
Out now?
it's out now, right now, lately. It's the album. The EP is called 1113, which is the address of the place I grew up.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
I
Yeah.
honestly feel like I've seen Blacktop Revelry in the past.
You probably have. I mean, we
So
did we
familiar.
did pretty well. And the only reason I stopped that is because we had a manager from a couple years back that like he was our manager for like 5 years, and I didn't know like the gravity of the situation happening behind scenes, and I found out. And I'm not gonna run anybody's name through anything, but I mean, it wasn't the I didn't. It wasn't that it was such a negative situation. I just didn't like the way that certain things were being handled because it didn't represent myself.
Financially or what? Just
Um,
stylistically, artistically?
So almost everything, but the
Just-
biggest part was how this person handled themselves
Oh.
as a
A
business
human?
person, as a human, as a
Yeah.
human.
Yeah, that's a
And,
direct reflection of
bad
you and the
vibes.
band.
because when this person is messaging the it's the biggest venues in Texas and to Nashville,
Representing you.
and they're saying I'm this person's person, that means that immediately my name and my trust is attached to that person. I just didn't really. I was hearing a lot of rumors, and when you got your boys and you got your guys and they've been with you for an extended period of time, you fucking
Mhm.
die on the hill that they're on.
Mm-hmm.
And I just was to that point, but then I had enough continued negative feedbacks from multiple venues across multiple state lines, across multiple states.
Wow, that's a lot of feedback.
And I finally took a step back from what was happening because it's not like we weren't busy. We were busy, and it wasn't like we weren't getting what he was telling us, because we were getting. And if he promised, most of the time it came through.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't know how it was becoming to be. I didn't know how it was being prophesized on his side,
Oh.
because when you have somebody that's handling that for you, you're not very involved in that
Yeah,
part.
because that's his job.
That's
is
his
to-
job. I
yeah,
don't want to have to be involved. If I'm looking over your shoulder, then I can do the job.
Correct.
But
That's very true. And
And-
that seems to be the case most of the time.
and so now I do it, and if I forget to show up at a gig because I double booked or I booked 8 months in advance and forgot, it's my fault. I can say it was me. Hey, I'm sorry.
Better?
Or I can say, to my guys who have been promised a certain amount of money, why they didn't get that much money.
Yeah.
You don't have to hear from some dude.
all-
I don't have to hear whatever the manager said. Why we
Yeah,
didn't
he's
get that much
texting this
money.
guy, this group.
That's all
Yeah.
up front. Yeah.
And so I can tell these guys, hey guys, I slacked off and I booked this a gig for less than what we, needed to survive this gig. So you're not going to get paid what you did. And it doesn't happen often. But
Yeah.
everybody's human, shit happens, especially when you're dealing with
Yeah.
hundreds of venues a year.
Yeah, so what is it? You've been in the game for a while,
I've
especially
been-
for the people that know you, that I know. You've been in the game for a minute,
Yeah.
grinding and hustling out there in them streets. Not
Yeah.
like most of you bums out here.
Yeah, you
It seems like
the
the
degenerates.
oh yeah, I had a band called the Degenerates on this podcast.
So how long? When did
no,
you
hold
start?
on. I was gonna ask some
Oh.
question. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
get some advice for the young kids. What got anything?
Keep your mouth shut.
Oh,
That's good advice.
The
Yes.
problem that I had coming up was if I made a pinky in the door connection to someone, I acted like it was a handshake, remember your name deal.
mhm.
And I just spoke about things I didn't understand and know about too quickly. And it put a stamper on my career. I mean, I don't blame it on that. It's something that everyone, at least when you're doing it yourself, you're doing DIY, you're building your brand yourself. Like most of these Texas guys can.
Me.
Yeah,
Yeah, me.
everyone who's played in Texas longer than 5-6 years understands what it is, because Cody Johnson was in this scene for 15 years before he had a break.
Alan
Yeah,
Jackson.
Alan
All
Jackson.
these
Alan
guys,
Jackson, too.
everyone who's been, I mean, George Strait even did, 5-6 years before he really took off in Texas. And it wasn't 5-6 years of lollygagging and dick riding. It was fucking Ace and the whole band grinding it out.
Grinding it. That's really what it is. It's the
And-
grind.
Yeah, and the problem about the grind is in the big picture of it all, when you're talking about the venues and the people who matter, it's a handful. And
Yeah.
if you piss one fucking person off that's in there, that handful's handful, you've got a big
It's a ripple
you
effect.
got a big dip in your career coming. And that's where I promise you 95% of these guys go wrong, is they don't know how to keep their mouth shut. And that was my problem.
What do you think they say? What is like? What should, like?
Well,
What do they say the most?
The
That's great
biggest thing is to
advice.
connect yourself with someone. This industry, the biggest cliche in this industry is it's all about who you know.
Mhm.
It's not, has nothing to do with who you know. It has everything to do with who knows you.
Correct.
Yeah.
And if you're speaking from your mouth about someone who doesn't remember your name and claiming them as someone who you're close knit with or that you've done work with,
Oh yeah.
it is a big no-no. It is a huge no-no, and I would not recommend. If Cody Johnson's manager comments on your video and says good job, dude, you should never speak Cody Johnson's manager's name in a conversation that you ever have with anyone.
Yeah, just because he comments doesn't mean
Yeah.
he knows you.
It doesn't mean that he's related to you. It doesn't mean that they're looking into you. It doesn't mean that he has any remote interest in your music. He liked the video you posted.
Yeah.
That's what it
For
means.
sure.
That's
I
great
mean,
advice.
I do see motherfuckers.
And, you
They
know,
be toting around like, oh, this dude commented.
It's a very big world, social media, but it's also very small when you're talking about subgenres of music.
Yes.
And Texas music, even in metal, even in pop punk, it's a very, very close knit group of people. And you will fuck your chances of making it to semi-regional, regional real quickly if you're talking more than you have to back.
like talking bigger than,
Yes, I mean,
because
and
it's like you can talk shit.
you
but
can talk
c-
shit about
but-
whoever you want,
but
but
you
you better
can't-
not talk shit and relate your name to someone who has no idea who you are.
You don't claim somebody's got you when they don't.
Yeah,
Totally.
and that's my biggest advice, because that's where people, if you open 7 shows for Mike Ryan doesn't know you. Mike Ryan doesn't prefer you to be on his shows. That means you had 7 shows out of 200 Mike Ryan plays that you opened the show for.
Yeah,
him.
he's worried about shaking them fat, juicy cheeks.
Dude, he does shake those cheeks, bro.
I've seen him live.
Dude,
That's his.
and let me tell you
stick.
what, Mike Ryan is one of my favorite Texas performers. He's an incredible vocalist.
Have you met him?
So we've played with Mike Ryan 3 times. I've met him 1 time, and he was smoking weed in the back of his van.
Is he a cool guy?
Dude, he's a very chill person. Like he's a very like he's got your demeanor, my demeanor. He's just fucking.
He's
He's a right on cool groovy dude. Like,
Yeah, that's funny that you said that, because we saw him recently or earlier this year, and he opened up for Kevin Fowler and
Yeah.
Roger
the
Krager.
Dos
which is
Barachos.
crazy that
Barachos.
he's opening for them.
Yeah,
He stole the show.
and
But
they
he's
have-
a fucking monster.
and they invited him back on stage, and they had to go pull him out of his van because he was
High
like
as
getting
fuck.
high. It was high as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yes, and it was
He-
the funniest thing is
the
seeing
lo-
Kevin Fowler go, "Come on, Mike Ryan,"
He asked him out there like 3 times, and,
then
he never
and
came.
then
Then
it's
he'll
like,
get him.
yeah, and then it's like, okay, I guess he's not coming. They start the song, next song, "Come on, Mike Ryan,"
You know,
doesn't come. Start the next song,
Dude.
okay,
was
Mike Ryan. And he
so
finally comes
funny.
out, and he's like,
yeah, man.
he's
And,
the goat. Yeah,
I don't think that that's a secret anymore, but
It was
yeah, man.
obvious. Yeah.
oh yeah,
What,
it's
that
always
he
been
steals the show?
No, well,
Oh, that too.
that
yeah.
too. He's been stealing the show for fucking 5, 6, 7.
Oh,
8
that he
years.
smokes weed.
Yeah, that he
Hey,
smokes
if you
weed.
cared about people smoking weed, get the fuck off this podcast and don't
Dude.
follow me.
I'm telling you what, dude.
So
that
fucking-
guy, and he was a real chill dude. Like every time, we never had like a full blown.
He's high as hell, no doubt.
we never had like a full blown conversation or anything like that. We opened a couple shows for him. I really enjoy that dude's music, so it was an honor to play with him. I really enjoyed the band musicianship that they have. At the time, he hadn't got a new band yet. So last time I opened for him was probably 2018 in San Angelo, Texas.
Yeah, you really don't get to
But that's what I mean and that's what I mean. You new artists, especially
like,
TikTok
yeah,
artists.
don't go saying he's your best friend.
Don't say I've been touring with Mike Ryan because you've played 7 shows with him. You didn't tour with Mike Ryan. You played on his tour a couple of times.
Yeah, I've
We're lucky
opened
enough
I've
to-
opened for Roger Krieger several times, and I don't say
Yeah.
that I'd tour with Roger. I say that
No.
I was very lucky that Roger let us open
dude,
for him
it's
that
an
day.
incredible. Any band
Yeah.
that has actual longevity and an actual fan base, and I'm not disregarding your TikTok fan base, but I'm just saying that any band that has an actual following that has been around for longer than 5-10 years, that are touring, that have tour experience, that show up and know exactly what they're doing. Anytime they have your band open for them, it's an honor. And you should respect everything that they request of you.
Went to Blackberry Smoke and talked to an old lady. It was her 65th show.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. She like followed him around.
It was a
Dude.
713. She drove from
Black-
Shreveport.
Dude, that used to be called the Revention Center, didn't it?
Yes.
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 Yeah, there was
It's
like
a great-
Bayou.
And before that was the Bayou
the
Music
Bayou
Center.
Music Center.
It's a great venue now.
Dude, I love that venue.
God, it's so
I liked
good.
it when it was Revention. I saw
No.
Simple Plan there,
Oh,
and I
it's-
saw
It's not Revenge. It's a new building.
it's a brand new
But
building.
Yeah.
no,
But it was
was
the people who owned
Yes.
Revention Center.
But Bayou was Verizon or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
but-
a new spot.
But yes, you're right.
Revention, yeah.
And it's like in a unit of buildings.
Yeah,
It's a-
yeah,
I
that's
love
Reven-
it.
that's-
Revention-
that was
it was
Revention
Revention
Center.
Center, yeah. But
Yeah.
Bayou
I guess
was
they just
Verizon.
They had
heavily
just-
remodeled
Yeah,
it.
but I went there and I saw
You said you saw Simple
in
Plan?
2 weeks there. In 2 weeks, I saw Simple Plan, We the Kings, State Champs. They were all in one show together.
Nice.
And then I saw Incubus the next week.
Nice.
Oh, the bus?
Dude, and I just saw them recently with Sublime with Rome
At the Woodlands?
at the Woodlands.
Yeah.
And dude, Sublime with Rome, like I love Sublime. I love Bradley. I love Bud Guy.
Yum.
I love Eric Wilson.
Yeah.
But dude, they walked out. I mean, they had a 45-minute set. They did 45 minutes of the hits. They didn't play one Sublime with Rome song. And well, I mean, obviously, but I don't think that Sublime with Rome is a bad choice. A lot of people give Rome the shit, but
the other lead singer's dead.
Bradley is dead.
Yeah,
That's why it's called Sublime with
Yeah,
Rome.
when people give him shit, I'm like, it's not like Bradley's alive.
Dude, it's not
he
like
died.
Journey. It's
Yeah.
not like Journey with the Armin guy.
Yeah, I can respect your
Yeah.
opinion
But-
if you say about Journey because
Yeah.
he's still alive. But I'm like,
he's just. But dude, he's dead. They wanted to keep playing music. In my opinion,
exactly.
In my opinion, if they're not already, Sublime is the greatest ska punk band of
Oh,
all time.
yeah.
Yeah.
If Bradley would have survived and they put out another record that was just like self-titled Sublime remastered, it would have been over. It would have been undisputed.
They still are. It no doubt could have been them, but Gwen sold her soul
Yeah,
to
dude.
pop.
I mean, dude,
No doubt could have been,
no doubt would have been
it-
hot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah.
But Gwen did pop. Because, I mean, that no doubt record, what's the name of the record with
Don't
I'm Just a
Speak?
Girl? Yeah, Don't Speak.
Dude.
That's arguably one of the best. It's not ska, but it's
It's a
90s, you
yeah,
know.
it's
but,
that 90s vibe. Dude.
but if you listen to No Doubt's old stuff, like this, when she was killer at ska.
dude, she's a monster.
And then,
And a
dude,
lot of people don't know how close knit that her and
and think-
Bradley were.
oh, I know. And think about it,
They were
Brad.
fucking.
If
hard.
thinking what,
you know, they were fucking.
yeah, dude.
You
If
know,
you think about
dude,
it, if he would have lived, the shit they would have wrote, bro.
Dude, you know what's so funny? I always think about like this Blake Shelton thing. Like, damn, dude, dirty hippies used to bang my wife. Like, 'cause
That's
she
still
was-
so weird to me.
I
About
know,
them.
because she's so like, because
Oh
she
my
was down and
God.
dirty for those ska punk guys.
Oh,
bro.
absolutely.
Yeah, but you know, Blank thinks about that. I'm like,
He has to. There's zero chance that Blake Shelton's not sleeping next to her, like smelling that sweet sticky weed,
yeah,
going,
Brad-
God damn it, I wonder what's
yeah,
mixed
Gwen
with this."
still smells like weed
God
from
damn.
Bradley.
Hey,
20
dude,
years
and
later.
hey, dude, I'm not slut shaming, but if she was riding that, reggae train, dude. I don't
Dude,
know.
There's an amazing live video of Sublime playing.
With her.
Well, he brings her out.
Yeah,
in
to
the-
sing that song.
Yeah,
that
in
they
the
did,
intro, you can see that they've
They've got
smashed.
chemistry, dude.
'Cause
They've got smashed chemistry.
Yeah.
Because it's like Bradley's
And
like
she's
shirtless.
she's like, oh, Bradley, you look so cute with
yeah,
no
he's
shirt
like,
on.
yeah, you look so cute in those shirt on.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah, dude,
oh
that's
my
it,
god,
dude.
dude.
Let me tell you what. There's one thing that.
Dude, it's a great video. Y'all check it out.
Yeah, y'all need to go. There's one thing that people always compliment me about. My photographer and one of my closest friends, Melanie. She's always impressed about the repertoire of music culture that I'm familiar with.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Also.
And I just music. There's nothing in the world like music. There's nothing that will ever compare to music ever. And I just for I mean, even to this day, I live, breathe. I'm obsessed, clinically insane about music, and I
Yeah,
don't, and
same.
I can appreciate every genre and every form of creativity to some extent
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
no doubt.
dude, music, it's absolutely insane that millions of people can listen to, rap and never hear one Metallica song, but there's still millions and billions of rap fans.
Hmm.
And then there's millions and billions of metal fans, and then there's millions and billions of people who know both.
Yeah,
On
blows
top of
my
on
mind.
top of people have never heard anything about any other genre than what they listen to, and they still go their whole lives just appreciating what they have because it's what they can gravitate
Yeah,
towards.
I mean that's a lot of it. I love to see people who like ride so hard on their favorite
Man,
music.
dude,
Dude. They ride
there's nothing more fucking incredible than having such an emotional connection with somebody you've never met,
yeah.
and then seeing them and feeling that connection from them,
Like J. Cole and Kendrick fans,
dude.
bro,
Hard,
they ride them so hard. And it's just
man.
crazy. It's like they are part
Or
of
Yeah,
that
man,
just
music.
like
hands down.
when we went, we talked about it on the podcast, but we went and saw Lamb of God again for
Yeah.
the second time. And like just walking in there and being in such a large group of people who are there for all the same reasons, like
Oh yeah,
because they feel something when they listen to that music, like you immediately connect. Like I know we were saying how when you walk in there, like everybody's so kind, but people think metal music, like, oh,
dude.
they're
There's
gonna be
there's
hateful people. But you just everybody like
No.
true
it makes
metal
you
fans
feel, yeah,
and rock and roll enthusiasts. They're the coolest fucking, and it's some
absolutely.
of the most respectful concerts you'll ever
Yeah.
be in, dude. People
Yes.
see, mosh pits and they get the wrong fucking idea, dude. That's fucking, those are people that are
Yeah,
having
that's so
emotional connections in that thing,
Oh, I
dude.
got picked up when I fell
oh
down.
dude,
Dude,
I'm
the etiquette and dude, well, there's a lot of shows that people just have piss poor etiquette,
Yeah.
but the majority of the
yeah,
bands,
Astro World.
well, that's not metal music,
I
so
know,
don't
but
Yeah.
let's not bring that into this. Travis good.
Well,
How does it feel to be a murderer?
Killswitch Engage opened up for
I
Lamb
get
of God, and someone fell down or like passed out or something,
Was
and he
was it
literally
Howard or
stopped.
was it the new guy?
It was the
it's the
new
new
guy.
guy. It wasn't as good.
But he literally like
Not as
stopped in
good.
the middle of the song and was like, "Wait, everybody
Very
back
sad.
up. Let's figure this out.
I've
Get
seen
this
both.
person up."
Yeah.
Anyways, they picked up the
Yeah,
guy.
no, and
Yeah,
it's a
that's the metal etiquette.
dude.
Country
It's just
music could learn a
etiquette,
lot. There's a lot
dude. And
cross.
country music, dude. It's a lot of the prop. So this is the psychology behind why
Sorry, you're
country.
looking at my belly, bro.
Dude, it's
My-
hot. It's
my-
turning on over here.
my midriff
Put
is
a
showing.
blanket over it.
Where you
No,
camping, bro? You
dude,
pitching a tent?
I'm
Stop.
fucking, dude. We're about to go 3 weeks at the Comau, baby.
Sorry, my. Hey, is the live stream still going?
Yes.
Yes,
They couldn't see
it's
my belly.
on.
Could you see my belly?
No, but they'll see it on your podcast,
Dude, so no, dude, the problem with country music fans is they have so much pent up not aggression, but just I don't know what it is about
No, you're right.
the country
You're
culture,
right.
dude.
That's what it is.
These people don't know how to fucking act when they get out in public.
They
They just don't. Because
But think about it.
I don't know, dude.
If you like country music, if you're a country fan,
Yeah.
think the most you're a farmer. You're alone all day.
Yeah. I mean,
That's why. Yeah, because they go out on Friday night.
dude, it's so
They're
funny
alone
to me.
in a cab all day.
It's so funny to me because country people, the people who, and I grew up around country people in the country, surrounded by people who are alone all the time,
Same.
and they're respectful people. They know what they know, and they don't speak on any other thing than what they fucking know.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And the people who,
No.
and now the people who are country people are the loudest, most obnoxious, not knowing what the fuck they're talking about people.
It's the rodeo people.
Oh, well, I wouldn't necessarily say rodeo people. It's yuppies is what it is.
Yeah.
Yuppies. People who want to be something so badly that they're not. So they don't know how to act when they're out. They don't know who they are. They can't even be around fucking
We
themselves.
played at the Wine Garden on the day George Strait played.
At the rodeo Houston.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
tell people that we open. I lie and say I open for George Strait.
People are stupid.
Yeah, they believe it.
Yeah.
And it was weird. Just everyone. It was copy and paste.
Oh yeah.
It's like, it was like Wranglers. You could tell they never worked in. It was just like,
dude, listen, I'm not against. I think that culture appropriation is like the weirdest concept to me in any culture, like cowboy culture, African culture, Mexican culture, people, I think it's so weird that you want to hide something from somebody that they find joy in. And
I just
especially if it's yours and someone else's from a different culture, a different time, and different period is enjoying that. I think it's so weird to be angry about that.
I
But
just
there
wish they
is a
would.
lot of
I
people.
wish they would be themselves.
Yeah, but hey,
I'm sure people talk shit about your sweatpants all the
Dude,
time.
people,
who gives a shit
You
about
wear
sweatpants,
sweatpants
dude?
and t-shirts every day.
bruh,
I do too.
These
Though,
these
so.
pants
people
are a
talk.
size too big for me, and people still say I'm wearing skinny jeans.
Yeah, people talk.
Like
People talk shit about
It's because they
me.
come to a
it's
skinny
because they
at the
fit me
end.
Yeah,
properly. I don't want to wear saggy
people talk
pants.
shit about
Weird.
me all the time. I mean, I talk shit about them. I love talking shit.
There's nothing wrong with talking shit, dude.
Yeah,
Talking shit's American pastime.
Yeah.
yeah. That's where a
Like
lot of the country. It's like just don't conform. Talk shit and be yourself.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's my thing is like don't conform to the norm. Like do what's true to you. Like
Stick to the status quo.
uh, uh, High
I
School
mean,
Musical.
if it's getting you laid, I guess. I think like 90% of it is just getting them laid. So
Yeah.
we
I
can
mean,
blame.
dude,
If it's getting you
I
laid, just
I
go
would
fuck it.
never see. I could never. You couldn't ever find a person that actually lived that life dancing to a TikTok song. You
Yeah,
know,
you'll never find them.
somebody
Fuck
who
no.
somebody who grew up fixing their own fence not because someone hired them to, but because they had to.
Hmm.
And I'm not talking about their fence on their 200 square foot yard. I'm talking the
Their
fence on
200
their 200
acres.
acre farm.
That
I've done
that's
that.
Nobody that has done that because they had to is dancing on a
that's
TikTok
the
video.
reason.
Correct.
Because I grew up in the country too, and when I don't get angry, but it's like when I see these people dressed like cowboys, I'm like, why you even want? Being a cowboy is fucking hard.
It's
Like
weird. It's
it's
confusing.
that's a shitty. To me, it's a shitty life. I couldn't.
It's not, dude. I
It's a
You
rough
hated
gotta
it.
be
life. It's a rough
special
life.
breed.
I really looked up to my great grandfather and my dad because my dad goes out and does that shit for fun, and that's because that's who he looked up to was my great grandfather
Mhm.
Yeah,
too.
and I can.
And I saw them, dude, and I was like, man, I really love to be that. I truly would love to be just like that. But that shit wasn't for me.
No,
That
that's
wasn't
not.
my
It's
shit.
hard. It's a hard
Yeah, that's
life.
not just clothes.
That wasn't
And
my shit,
this is.
dude.
I can speak. I mean, I'm not at fault. First couple GCD shows I played with Mason, because I used to play in metal bands until
Yeah.
I met Mason. I put on Wranglers and boots just because I thought it was what you're supposed to do in the
Yeah.
country. And
No,
like,
dude. Go
it
look at
took me.
Sturgill Simpson.
Yeah, it took me 6 months to realize like this is not me. I can
Mhm.
still play country music and not
And wear
dress,
your Vans
and
and your
it's gotten me.
and your beanie.
Because
Yep.
when the cowboy country people come to see me, they love me because it's
Because
like,
you're you.
yeah, they're
Dude.
like, what is this?
Like, bro, what's happening? Yeah, man,
Like,
that's one thing because I wear beanies because I enjoy wearing beanies and it's fucking sweater weather right now, so I'm gonna wear
Correct.
beanies. But I just recently have been really digging this Lone Star hat. So
I know. I like it.
it looks
I
great.
keep
It's a good
looking at
hat.
it.
yeah, man. And so Lone Star, shout out. I wear this hat at every show, and I only drink Lone Star beer.
Sponsor
So
This would be the
pull
second.
a Drew Fish and send me some goddamn beer.
Yeah, send me a
Like-
spot. This is the second podcast where the guest has shouted
Shout out
y'all
Lone
out.
Star.
Lone Star, baby.
I had a punk band on, and the singer's drummer's favorite beer is Lone Star.
I'm only drinking Miller Lite right now because we run out of Lone Star.
Yeah, we drank all.
we drank that
it
shit before the show
first.
started.
Yeah, we drank your beer before Miller Lite. So come on.
Another thing to like the wardrobe that we were talking about, like my style, I couldn't even put like a finger on my style because I'm so all over the place. Like I grew up an athlete, I was a drummer, I was in theater, I did everything. And so like I never really like my style is just kind of what I'm feeling for the day. So I
Yeah.
always think like
It differs.
you wear what makes you happy, like and
Yeah.
what you feel comfortable in.
If
So
you
like
want to wake up and you want to wear like 90s biker shorts and a leather rhinestone jacket,
absolutely go for it. And
Do
I
it.
will appreciate it.
do it.
My style. I feel like I have a good eclectic sense of style.
I'm
my
pretty out there
style.
too.
My style is very reflective of my playing in that I go for everything, knowing not everything. I take the approach with the music, and I think a lot of younger guys would take it because I go for everything and understand that not everything's gonna hit.
Well, I just think
You know
is
what I
if it
mean?
makes
Yeah, not
you
everything's gonna be
happy.
hot as you think it's gonna be.
Yeah.
No,
But if
and
it makes you happy,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Like I'm gonna wear what makes me happy, what makes me
but
comfortable,
a lot
and
a lot of artists
that's
I
it.
could feel they could do some good spending time around comedians because
Dude,
a comedian works.
have you ever done stand-up comedy?
No, I
I
would.
did, dude. I did stand-up comedy for 3 months in Austin,
Really?
and that is I thought that being a local musician was fucking taxing and hard.
Oh, I bet.
Try to be a comedian.
I can only imagine.
Go and do 15, 10 minute,
Well,
5 minute sets on a comedy stand. You think that sounds easy doing 5 minutes?
no.
5 minutes seems like an hour and a half if you're not
with
making people
with
laugh.
crickets. What's that podcast we listen to? With the you get 30
Kill
seconds.
Tony.
Yeah, Kill Tony.
Love
Dude.
Kill
You
Tony.
get like
Shout
30
out.
seconds or whatever, or
Some
60
dude,
seconds.
some places they'll say, "All right, you've got 3 to 5 minutes," and if you don't make one person laugh in the first 15 to 30 seconds, they'll give you the flashlight and you get the fuck off.
Yeah,
stage.
your ass is roasted.
Yeah, man.
Well, I see a little bit because I try to make my brand and personality is kind of funny, and I do comedy a little bit,
yeah,
and people take out of context the jokes I say on this podcast that don't hit.
yeah, dude.
Like
That's it.
because
We
when
just have
they
a
hit,
very different sense
when
of
they
humor.
hit, nobody's taking that shit like, and everybody's laughing. I'll say
Oh,
shit
yeah.
sometimes I think it's funny, but nobody else is laughing. Then they'll be like, "Oh,
Hilarious.
he's a racist." Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
He's just got a very
anti-Semite
dark
over
Yeah,
there.
he's an anti-Semite. He was a right wing.
Dude,
I'm like,
dude, I
it's
told this joke in Austin one time, and I'm banned. I can't remember. It's called The Laugh or whatever in Austin.
the Laugh Factory,
No, it wasn't the Laugh Factory, but it was called The Laugh or something like that.
the Laugh Zone.
And I told this joke. I was like, my wife's got a big fucking mouth, and everyone laughs at that because it's funny because every wife,
Has a big
has
fucking
teams.
mouth.
And so everyone laughs at that, and I was like, yeah, but the problem is she always gets her ass beat from talking shit too much. And every time the fucking cops get called, I gotta explain why my knuckles are bloody. And and dude, it always kills. It's a good joke. And one lady stood up and went, "Well, my husband used to beat the shit out of me. That's not very funny." And I said,
God.
"Well, yeah, ma'am, we can see why you used to beat the shit out of you."
Sorry.
And
For
like half of the
sure.
place laughed, and half the place was like,
Yeah, all the women that had the
Stunned,
shit beat
yeah.
out of them. Didn't
"Yeah."
laugh.
I was like, "Well, that's not funny."
There's always gonna be that one.
And then I tried to switch it up real quick, and so that lady like blasted me on
Hey,
Facebook
you know what
for
I te-
so long, and I was like, "Fuck that."
You
bitch.
know what I tell them? I said,
Yeah.
I've seen Jews make jokes about the Holocaust, so sit the fuck down.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Come on.
mean?
But
Like,
yeah, dude, I just
You can't
it's a
please.
brutal.
You
It's
can't
a
please
really
everybody.
it's a really brutal.
but it's good to have that energy because a lot of artists, music, because I love comedy, but I can't get into it because I pour my everything into music. But that
Yeah.
energy of like, hey, dude, just make your shit, say what you got to say, and put it out. Like,
Yeah,
so many
absolutely.
artists I see are like, it's got to be the thing.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna
dude,
wait to
it's
put it
gonna
out.
follow
I'm
this.
like, bruh, if it's the thing, it's the thing.
It'll
If
hit.
it's- It'll hit. It's gonna hit. If it's
It'll
gonna
hit.
hit, it's gonna hit.
If it's not meant to.
But
be.
it ain't never gonna hit sitting on your phone.
Bingo.
You know what I mean?
It's not gonna hit when you make 30 reddendums to it, and you just keep
bruh,
and you keep re-recording and you keep doing the lyrics over.
No, that's when
because-
you know when I'm in the studio and that's starting to happen.
Cut
Like,
that song.
oh, we got to
cut
take.
that
Let's
song.
do another take. Like,
Yeah.
I'm honestly most of the time, if I don't get the part in 5 takes, then it ain't the part.
Boom.
One
That's
of their
like,
songs, they all three of them. It was him and Mason and Jason playing the
yeah,
fiddle.
the song "Victims."
Yeah, one take. I don't know if that's the one they used, but they played it one take all the way through, and it was like
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, I'm like,
I was like,
Sometimes
that's
it
when you.
happens.
That's when you know.
well,
Like,
I mean,
it's a
and
good
even
one.
then, I'm nobody. Like,
Yeah.
who am I to sit here and be a perfectionist over my? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not in a position to just
Dude,
be Prince. You
You
know?
cannot, dude. Some of the worst bands are the most popular bands. Blink 182 is one of the worst bands musically
But
ever.
The
But they were
energy,
playing their shit. They were doing what they fucking knew.
They would
and
agree with you.
They were fucking jamming out hits because that's the shit they knew.
And people don't. If they were here, they would probably say, "Yeah, I can't believe."
I can't believe we made it.
Yeah, do
'cause
you
we
see
just
what
play
they're
these-
selling their tickets
Yeah,
for?
we
this
just play
year?
these
That's
stupid
scalpers,
ridiculous.
but I
yeah.
mean, still, I don't think I'd ever pay $160 to see Blink
But
182.
I
But
hear that
I've
a
seen
lot
them a few
from.
times.
That's a sentiment shared for a lot of great artists.
dude,
It's not that like I'm the best. It's more like I can't believe I say this to this day. to my fans that show up to my show,
Yeah.
like the diehard fans that follow me, I'm like, I can't believe you like this. Like,
Yeah,
thank you
dude.
so much. Like,
So, dude, I'm kind of like, I'm not the opposite of that, but for me, the way I see it is right now, everyone's trying to be the next Wetzel or the next
very
Parker
wrong.
McCollum.
Sad.
And it sucks that it's that way because, that's always going to be the music business.
Always, yeah.
That they're going to chase whatever's hot right now.
Mm-hmm.
And since I've started writing songs, I've never changed like the authenticity of what I'm writing, because it didn't sound like what was
Yeah,
happening.
that song you played, it sounded like you. It
Well,
didn't
that's
sound like
how
anybody
it
else.
should be.
And it's not because I do take into account like song psychology. Like I do use preferences, like some people, would say, like it's just science. Like it's just analytics. Sometimes I do throw those into my songs, but I don't base the entire song off of
Yeah.
what words are
It's
working
like
best
a
right now.
it's like an
Mhm.
editor when you write a book. Like you can't
Yeah.
have misspellings. You know what I mean?
And so it's just like, dude, you can't sit here and tell me that Robert Earl Keen was a good singer. He's not a good singer. He's
not.
never been a good singer. He's never ever. I don't even think he's ever claimed to be a good singer. But the man is a storyteller.
Yep.
He's a generational storyteller, and that's what made him big. Dude, he just fucking he did what he knew, and he did it, and he beat that drum until this year, and he's been doing it for 40 years.
Do you know the song that me and Brandon play? I do like it. Me and Brandon plays. He loves Robert Earl King. We play a couple of his songs. I love them. Yeah, they're
You want another one?
what?
Another song?
Yeah,
Or
give me.
no?
Can I go? Yeah, no, give me. Can I go pee?
Yeah, go pee.
Yeah.
Yeah, go pee.
Y'all talk about it. Let me go pee.
But yeah, Robert O'Keen, it's just
We're at 2 hours, by the way.
holy shit balls.
Well, give us one more song to close it out. Let
Okay.
me go pee.
Yeah, you go pee.
Y'all
Dang,
talk.
2 hours? That went by
I
fast.
know.
I can do 6. We're doing all
I
night.
cannot.
The longest podcast.
The world's longest podcast. I'll be right back up.
No, we'd
I
have to
love
beat
you.
like 30 days by Mr. Beast.
Shoot, Mr. Beast, I'm coming for your job.
You heard it here.
I'm coming for your job.
Beast bars, Beast burger, whatever.
Okay, I was gonna ask earlier. When did you start Blacktop? How long was that, and when did you transition into JT
Okay.
and the
Okay, so
Blacktop?
there's been 3 changes in what I've been doing over the course of I started in 2014
Okay.
and I was called the Justin Taylor Band.
Okay.
And that's my middle name, Justin Taylor.
Gotcha.
And we did that from 2014 to 2017.
Mm-hmm.
In 2017, to the very beginning of 2018, that's when the falling out with our old manager happened.
Gotcha.
And I started Blacktop Revelry in hopes of rebranding away from that name and that nonsense and whatever happened with that. And I also wanted to make more Red Dirt music. I was really going for, like, at the time, I was really into what is considered mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
So I that's just what I enjoyed. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And so Blacktop Revelry was a chance to get away from that. Well, I found that with everything that we did with Blacktop Revelry, it wasn't doing bad. It wasn't doing bad, but it wasn't doing great. And a lot of people were still connecting Blacktop with JT, Justin Taylor Band.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we did from there was we didn't immediately change to JT and the Blacktops. This is a recent change, like the last 3-4 months.
Oh.
And so when we did all that, it was because we had made such a significant change in sound and preference of what we wanted to play that I just felt that, and I am and was in the moment that we started writing out these new songs was 100% convinced that if I was going to do anything correctly or make it at any point at any time, this was going to be the shit that it was going to make it. And so we waited until we got a definite sound. We found that the 3-piece really works with us for now. It's just very raw. And we're all good enough musicians to make it work.
Mm.
And there's not a lot of 3-pieces right now. I mean, we were talking about the Powell brothers who are insanely talented musicians. I I can't think of another 3-piece.
Sundance.
Do you play Blinded by the Weekend?
No,
Thank God.
not.
Sundance
Palmer
Head is a
Sundance
Sundance Head is a 3-piece. He's always been a 3-piece.
Killer
and that is a
3-piece.
killer band.
Yeah.
Back when it was, I don't know who's on the kit now, but it was Joe Busa
I think it still is.
and Dave Waters.
I played
or
his
Dave
kit.
Walters.
I think I played his
that
kit.
7 kit, that 7 drum, that big ass 32-inch
Yes, the
head.
big
Yeah,
bass
dude, I
drum.
played it because our drummer, something happened, and I played the drums too. And I played the drums
Yeah,
for this
dude,
show.
Joe
Dude,
Busa. Joe Busa is a mean drummer, but
it was
he's very off the chain.
dude. When I hit that
Yeah,
kick
they
drum,
all
bro,
are.
I felt
Yeah.
so powerful.
But dude, man, that is a killer 3-piece. It always has been.
Yes. They do
That
it.
first record he put out with like Winfield Melodies and
Sundance?
yeah, dude.
Amazing, dude. I've had the pleasure of opening for him several times, and
Dude.
he's such a good guy.
I've never opened for him, but I've seen him plenty of times.
He
and
would,
I love seeing
dude.
him.
He'd love. He's
He's a great
yeah,
person.
he'd let you. He would have you open for him anytime. I
Yeah,
bet if
man,
you reached
I
out.
love rocking 3-pieces, man. I think it's first of all, it's really the only profitable format to do a band right now. If you have 3 guys who are talented enough and devoted enough, because you just can't fucking. Bands are sustainable if everyone in the band is playing the part of the front man.
Sorry, that's the
Sorry,
neighbor
it's
that
my
likes to
stupid
start his
neighbor.
motorcycle all the time.
Dude, the other day,
what
can I-
time is it? He's running his.
Bro, can I tell you?
10:30.
Can I tell you a story? Last week, I was sleeping, played a gig, sleeping in the middle of the day. He's out there with his motorcycle muffler right at my bedroom window, and I
It's
walked.
10:30. He's
Yeah.
fucking revving that bitch up.
No,
yeah.
sometimes it's 2 and 3 in the morning.
I ran out there and like half awake, and I was like yelling at him, and then I messaged him. He hadn't messaged me back because he's scared.
When we get home from gigs and it's like 3:30 or
My
so.
stepmom texts me. I bet she's watching right now.
Oh,
Oh, she says.
Do we
"How's-
have any
how's
live
it
stream
going?"
shout outs or anything?
just so few people watching.
Yeah,
No,
they
no
died.
comments.
They died off. I know.
It's all good. It's late.
No,
But they've
it-
been like coming and going.
Well, they love it. I mean, a lot is I do this podcast for like your people, and they just
I thought about my backpack in here. I didn't.
the
It
fans
has a
of
capo in it.
the fans of us love this type of stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they love this stuff so much, and I love to give it to them.
I just don't think, dude.
Sorry, I just
That
ripped
is so
ass.
weird, dude.
All the time.
Oh,
Hey, everybody!
Yeah, like I was saying,
I've got a motorcycle.
we got home at like 3:30 one morning after a gig, and like we walked in and we're like, "How much you want to bet he's gonna start up this motorcycle?"
he's
every
probably on the live right now.
Every
watching.
single time we get home, he starts the motorcycle, and he just,
Dude, are you listening to this right now? This is so.
Dude.
he's just
David, you're a hoe,
I'm
bro.
watching your podcast.
Yeah.
I know that you're
David,
doing
you're a
that.
he just
bro.
revs it up just
Yo,
to do
shout
it.
out to David with the small ball sack, bro.
For
Like,
real, dude. I'll show you the message. I sent him a message, and I was like, "Hey, bro, I
God
don't
damn.
appreciate you revving your fucking toys out by my fucking window in the
Dude.
middle of the night."
It's fucking 10:30, dog. Do that shit at 8:00 like a normal human.
Yeah, or during the
Or
day.
no, this is not a fucking motor. This is not an auto shop. This is go. I don't know.
Dude, I bet you there's a Nordor. Let me call the cops on.
There absolutely is, bro. I've
Let me
had
call
them
the
call
cops
on me
on-
enough. I'll do
Let
it.
me call the cops on David right
Yeah,
now.
one day,
There's a
dude,
piece of shit in my front yard lighting his fucking
it's-
motorcycle on
It
fire.
stinks. Dude, hopefully if I can keep the podcast going and we have great guests like you all the time, I'm hoping to like rent a studio, like a permanent office studio.
Dude, people do it like this until they're fucking lucrative, bro. Just keep it. This is a killer setup.
Yeah, what do
that
you
you've
what do
got.
you think about the podcast, man?
Dude,
do you like
this is
it?
an absolute. This is you've got. I'm just gonna. We're talking Texas podcast that I'm familiar with. There's 4 or 5 of them. You've got the setup, dude.
Thank you,
This
bro.
is a killer setup, and it's professional. You've got everything that you need. You've got multiple camera angles. You say that
Yeah.
you're working on your angle control center.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we got 3 GoPros. We're on live.
Dude,
Yeah,
this is an absolute fucking
I don't-
Class A facility right here.
Thank you. I really feel like when I started this podcast, it was really, if you go back to the first episode, this used to be the drum set room, Sydney. I really thought this is something I really wanted to do,
You
and I was like,
you didn't explain that. You just said drum set Sydney.
yeah, there was like that couch and a drum set here,
Oh shit.
but I just wanted to do a podcast.
Yeah.
and I was like, me and Sydney are gonna just do a podcast, and hopefully people come on, and
Yeah.
like from week one, the amount of people that
I think
I
we
can't
did
believe I have you
two.
on.
Yeah, I think we did 2 podcasts like
Yeah.
back to back of it just to like reviewing concerts.
Yeah.
And
'Cause that
then
was the
after
idea.
and then after
Concert
that it just
review.
like took off, and like we've only done one of just me, and we actually did it last night. But that was
Yeah.
like the since
Yeah,
then.
I watched a little bit for last night.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just us
But
being
like
goofy.
like the first 15 minutes before y'all even got to talking about shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were just like, oh, let's see who's watching.
I love doing them with just her because that's the OG, and it's I don't. I already told you how I am. Like I don't need everything to be the biggest statement in music. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I just want to go on live, go on the podcast, hang out, and talk about some shit. Like
Yeah, for sure.
I don't have to come on this podcast and give you motherfuckers the next key to the castles of the music
Well, that was the
industry.
first time we
Yeah.
had gone live was last night, so it's like new and interesting, and like
Yeah.
to see who was watching. And
Yeah, and the live is cool, man. I think people love it. And dude, when you come back, right? You'll come back.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
This-
dude. I'll
this
have
will
the.
be
I
back
promise
again.
you. Next time you come, I'll have the call in.
We'll have some people call in, bro.
Dude, think about that, bro. I can't wait to start
that's
doing
what Amy
call-in.
wants to do.
Dude, and this is you got it right. Do you do all the clip editing yourself?
Yeah.
This I do. I am. You could consider my company a label.
Yeah, dude.
And
that's pretty sweet.
I'm like an open because it is a company. I'm registered as a media entertainment company with the state of Texas.
Shout out Earl Shreds.
Yeah, shout out Earl. Dude, you should see the paperwork when it says like I had
Is
to
this Fred
file
Shed or what?
Earl
Is this Shred
Shreds
Shed?
LLC, and these
Hell
motherfuckers
yeah.
like, what is? I had to go to the
Where
bank.
did
What
you
a-
get Earl Shreds from?
Yeah,
What is an Earl
I had to go to the
Shreds?
bank to get like all my financials open for the company, and they were like, "What is this?" I was like, "It's just
It's a
just,
multimedia
Just give me the
conglomerate.
fucking paperwork and let me sign it." I don't
It's
know
a
why.
multimedia conglomerate.
Well, I mean, I'm really trying to do that. Like, it's almost like open source. I'm like an open source label. If you
Yeah.
agree, like, because you sign up to a label to give you success, right?
Yeah.
But it's this like real personate deal. Like, you're going to go where I tell you, and I'm going to get this cut. And I really think if there's more people like me and I'm doing this, like, if you agree to come on the podcast,
Yeah.
whatever amount of promotion that gets you,
Yeah.
have it. I want that for you. Like,
Yeah,
and there's
for
no
sure.
like, I'm getting you're gonna give me 20% of whatever you make. And
Once we monetize this bitch.
yeah, and
Yeah.
Blake Brown, he came and did his single. Like
Yeah.
I told you that I saw the videos of the single release party. It looked packed. And
Yeah, man.
I don't want to take credit for any of that, but I helped put the word in.
Yeah, dude. You
that
gave him
podcast-
content to promote
Yeah,
that shit.
and that was like, oh shit, he played it on the podcast. I'm gonna go this Saturday, and like
yeah.
that's what I want. Like when I just
Dude, if I come back, I'm gonna bring my my tour drummer.
yeah,
And what we'll
please,
what we'll do, dude, is we'll make it like stories from the road.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we
And,
can nail
That'd be
it.
awesome.
let me tell you what, me and that guy have been through some absolute
Oh, I want to
horseshit.
hear those. Yeah.
Has he been with you
And
since the
some
beginning?
dirty dog shit. No, in the beginning when I was rolling as Justin Taylor band, like very beginning from 2000 to like 16, 2014.
2006.
No, 2014 to like
Oh,
2016.
I was like, what?
When I really first started to tour, it was like a bunch of like hosh posh drummers
Mhm.
and all talented guys, but just never any full time guys. And then I met his name's Billy Smith or Billy Pound now. He took his stepdad's name, which is really cool.
That is cool.
He's super awesome guy. But anyways, that guy, he was with me for 3-4 years, like at the peak of our touring, frenzy. And dude, we've been through shit. We were sleeping on a floor in a 1-bedroom hotel room and in San Angelo, Texas. And the next day we were floating out on a lake at Grand Lakes in Oklahoma on a yacht with some like 50-year-old prosthetic surgeons. Like,
That's awesome.
like, dude, these women they
Nick-
called themselves the Summerside Bitches. And
Ooh,
dude,
the Real
the,
Housewives.
the amount of lifestyle changes you go through on a tour
I can only
is-
imagine.
is fucking astronomical. You go from sleeping on the floorboard of your van while it's on so the engine gets hot, so the floor is hot, so you can keep warm in the wintertime, to like being pampered in Lake Charles at a casino somewhere when you're making
Yeah.
stupid money and they're putting you up in the premium rooms. Dude, we played a week in Las Vegas. Like, dude,
So cool.
I'll at the MGM Grand, and dude, I'll have to get him back on here, dude, and that'll be a fucking
Yeah,
Yeah,
next
I wanna hear
episode,
about
let's
that.
do that. I love when
that'll be
I
crazy.
love
dude.
when like the singer and another like the band or another guy. Like we had Logan, you know Logan Beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, his guitar player. I'm a guitar nerd, so I
Yeah,
like
dude.
guitar player, but I love
Dude, well, so
it's
all the guitars I play, I build my own guitars.
oh yeah,
dude.
you should build me one.
Dude, the reason that I build my own guitars is because I like them a very certain way. Like I like a baseball bat neck.
Mhm.
Really? You like
I
it
like
Oh yeah,
thick?
you would like that.
I like a
bass.
heavy neck with a very light body, and I like hosh posh like fucking weird ass combos on pickups. Like this guitar I'm playing right now is literally it's a Frankenstein guitar. I bought the neck from a company called Hard Luck Kings because they make their necks like fucking huge baseball bats and they do them matte black across
Cool.
and they put
You have big
bombshell.
hands though too.
Yeah, and they put bombshell fret inlays on them, like they're little bombshells, like nuclear bombs. And I really
Oh,
fuck with that.
that's sick.
And I took a strap body, I cut half of the horn off the top, and I sanded it all down. And I put a Les Paul, a 1992 vintage original Les Paul neck bridge pickup in it, and then I put a Rio Grande middle pickup in it.
And what amp do you like to play out of?
Dude, I'm an analog.
Do you like to play?
I'm a digital guy. I
Me
know.
too. Yeah. Well, I'm both, but do you?
So I have two amps. I have two amps that I like frequent, and it's I have a Vox AC30 that I use from my buddy from Bamer. He doesn't use it, and then I have a Katana. And those Katanas, dude, if you've got a legitimate processor that you spent good time working on, because I'm gonna give a little trade secret for the sound secret for JT and the Blacktops. All my tone comes from a Joyo American Sound pedal. It's a overdrive. It's technically an overdrive
Yeah.
pedal, but it also works as a DI.
Yeah.
All
I
my
know the
tone
pedal.
comes from an American Sound Joyo. It's $40, and then a JHS octave reverb pedal. And dude, that pedal it keeps your tone clear as fuck, but the sustain on your reverb turns into like a pipe organ sound.
Yeah, I know that pedal.
Dude, and it is delicious. It sounds so good. And then I use like my compressor, my overdrive, and my delay all come from a Zoom
Boss thing.
No, it's not a Boss. The brand is called Zoom. And it's like a Zoom NC3, whatever the fuck. And that's what I use for my compressor, my overdrive, and my delay. And then my clean tone
To the house.
to the house comes through the Vox or the Boss Katana. And I go from the amp into a DI to the house. So the stage sound is it's nothing almost. It's almost nothing.
Yeah, I'm Helix.
Dude, I love the Helix.
Dude,
I have.
but they get so mad at me because I run my Helix with a 12-inch QSC.
Oh
So
yeah,
they're always like, everybody always says,
we're
love
so
it.
stupid.
I love the Helix because there's no stage sound. Then I show up with the QSC and I turn the motherfucker. But bro, you can't. People love. I have to have a speaker
Yeah.
so I can stick the guitar in front of it and get the feedback.
Yeah, absolutely. You
It's-
got to get the feedback.
Because I used to do in-ears and I had to give them up.
Yeah,
like-
I can't give mine up, dude. Have you ever had like a real set of in-ears?
Well, I had to give mine up because I had the $99
The Sures.
the Sures.
Yeah.
They were giving me
He was
a
getting really bad
medical
vertigo.
condition.
He would get like vertigo.
Yeah.
No way,
because,
dude.
Like I need lots of kick and bass.
Yeah.
And they're one driver. So it's like the only way to
It's
get
gonna do
that
nothing
was to
for you.
turn the volume all the way up.
Yeah.
It was
It's
there's
fucking you up, dude.
there's crystals in your ear.
Yeah, no, I know.
And
all
it
about
knocked
that shit,
me
dude.
and I would wake up from a show the next
Just
day.
fucking beat.
Yeah. But I don't even with the good ones, I don't
Have you ever had a custom mold set of in-ears?
know, but
Dude,
I just
He
No,
needs.
what's the
all-
most drivers you ever had in an in-ear?
one. I would try that.
I have
would,
I have a 64 audio, 8 drivers.
like molded.
Molded.
Yeah, Mason does too, and he
Dude.
says they're amazing.
Dude, you could have
Probably worth
you
it.
could have the shittiest receiver setup ever, and that shit, dude. Those drivers make the bass and kick clarity. It's not.
No,
in your
that's
ears. It's fucking, and they have this technology now in ears, and it's a pressure relieve valve basically. And so when the kick comes through real crazy, it pushes the pressure out of your in ears,
Wow.
and so you're hearing that sweet ass kick sound, and it's
That's what I
basically
need.
it's
yeah.
basically like you got your head up to the kick drum, and he's kicking
It
that,
just
and you can feel it. Oh, dude, it's
it just
it-
but
but
even
but I will say to anybody who's thinking about it, if you're playing 1-2 times a weekend, it's not worth the investment.
well, it's almost like I play with multiple artists.
Yeah.
And one of like the Blue Bonnet Bastards, the band I play in, it's all literally we never practice. It's all requests.
Yeah.
So it's like it just doesn't make sense with in ears. It's like because
If you're not on
it's
like a
because when I play with the Bastards, it's all feedback, and like I just need to be so in tune with her brother, who's the drummer for that
Yeah.
band, Zach, and it's like in ears to me are great for singing, like
yeah.
because if you're
Dude.
like if you're like you, I don't want any stage volume. Probably not the venue you need to hire me. Because
Yeah, for
if you
sure.
can't handle a little bit of fucking stage volume,
And that's another thing for me is the amount of like after we spent 6 months working out the kinks and the ups and downs of digital equipment, it became to where the only sound coming from the stage is drums, and that's very manageable sound for, and it makes it so much easier to please a venue. Like I'm not about like obviously I care about the craft. If the craft cannot be perfected, then we're gonna be louder.
no, you can get away. You don't
Yeah.
need it. Well,
Yeah.
the good thing about the way I run it is the QSC speaker. It's like because you can buy the Helix and they sell like the head rush monitors.
Yeah, yeah.
Trash.
Dude, they're garbage.
This 12 because it's my QSC is a 12 inch. It's a small one,
yeah.
but it was 650. It's
Yeah.
like, and it's like,
Like you can't go wrong with GSEs.
but you don't have to turn it all the way up. Like if you're in a smaller venue, you can turn it up to a quarter. It's just so high fidelity, and I'm like, and it's if you don't want any of your monitors,
It's the
just
functionality.
yeah.
Of the
If
equipment.
you just can't do in ears, buy a high quality monitor, but
Yeah.
don't cheap out on it. Especially you're gonna buy a Helix, you're gonna run a $2,000 piece of gear through a $100 speaker. Like, come on,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
And
It's garbage, yo.
yeah, I would, but I would do if I had teams of people and sponsors to provide me this gear. I would definitely wear in ears
Oh,
because
absolutely.
it does. I sing.
Dude, I mean, nowadays when I bought my in-ears, it was 2017. No, it was 2016.
Are you still using the same ones?
Same one, 64 audio. I'll stand by them. 64 audio. I've only had to replace the cable.
Did you like
once.
go to the doctor or whatever?
I went to Baytown Audiology or audio whatever it is.
And they
whatever.
molded it.
So they make your molds to you, right?
Yeah,
and
Mason
it's
did
like
that.
it's like $50 for them to mold your ears, and then you send your molds to whichever company you choose: Westone, Ultimate Ears, 64, Wave. There's a lot of them now. Alien Ears, J something, J Vibe, whatever. There's so many companies now, but yeah, dude. But then for an 8 driver, which is a lot of drivers, now they go all the way up to like 20 drivers now. And those are the ones that you see like Post Malone with, and it's like sticking halfway out his ear. It's all the way in his ear as well. But
Looks like a little
they
alien.
need that room for all the drivers they put in these
Bruh.
things now.
20.
But dude, they're now you can't even get 4 drivers for less than $1,100 now.
No, that's why I don't have any, bro.
Dude, they're stupid expensive, dude. And then on top of that, you don't get any kind of coverage with them. Like they don't. If you break them, if you break them, they don't send you a new
Oh
one.
yeah,
for
Mason
free.
dropped one the other day at a show
You got to buy
I
a
was
new
about to
one.
cry.
at an outdoor venue. We had like the whole crowd looking.
Let me tell you what, dude. Those and people, mine were stolen like 6 months ago, and people are so fucking stupid. Like, have a fun time with those, bro. They're molded to my ears.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
They will only fit my ears.
It's kind of gross too.
And dude, I even made a post. I was like, dude, I don't give a fuck who you are. I was like, you would never be able to sell those. You'll never be able to wear them. Just bring them back to me. Like,
Yeah.
You got them back,
no, I never got them
Bruh,
back.
Hey,
I said, I
bring
won't.
this man. Are
I
we
said-
still on live? Bring
I
this
said,
motherfucking man's
dude,
headphones back.
bring my in-ears, dude. Those are my pride and joys, and you'll never be able to wear them.
Yeah, what was the point?
I'll clip this.
People don't understand that.
They
People
don't
understand
no,
that.
it just
They're like, oh, this must be
stealing.
expensive.
Yeah,
And
let me
it's like,
take it.
It is expensive, but it's irrelevant to anyone else but me.
Correct.
Yeah, it's like a prosthetic leg. Like, yeah, it was fucking expensive, but
Dude,
I
what are
wear
we
it.
at now? We got to be
Two
like
and a half hours.
We got to be like 3 hours.
Yeah, 2.5.
I know. We'll wrap it up.
I mean, it's whatever. It's your guys' podcast. I don't care. I can talk.
How long have we been doing it?
2.5 hours. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Are you ready to leave? You can leave midstream. It's okay.
Midstream, we're gonna go. Hey, dude, I'll sit here and talk all night. I'm gonna fuck.
So
As long as the conversation's good. When the conversation's bad, I'll be like, let's leave.
Yeah, no, it's been great.
The conversations in the shred shed are always good. This podcast.
This has been a good one.
This podcast. I had a meeting with a serious channel that motherfucker call me back. Let's make it happen. But there's a market. I've talked to industry people.
Yeah.
They wanted me to do podcasts because they're looking for a podcast where musicians can be themselves.
Yeah, dude. And some musicians will never be themselves, but
I feel like I can get them.
You can get around.
An
Bring them
hour
out of the closet.
I swear to God, 30 minutes. Like I've seen ones you would think, like no, but 30 minutes, like in this room, because a lot of podcasts, the first 30 minutes is a real awkward.
Yeah,
like
I think we fucking went at it on this.
Yeah, you're a pro.
Yeah,
but like a lot of new, a lot of newer guys, especially when the camera goes on.
Oh yeah,
that's when it's like. But no,
well, they turn into they're
like,
yeah, okay,
yeah, they turn into what the label wants them to say.
Yeah,
but I feel like there's not a single person I've met that after 30 minutes, they don't start to get they forget the cameras are on and the headphones are in and they start talking, and that's where it's like. If you're doing these podcasts with musicians and you're limiting yourself to 30 minutes, you're never going to get
nothing.
You'll never get the real because you're not giving the artist opportunity to warm up.
Dude, I don't have 30-minute conversations with randos.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, me either.
Yeah,
I'll sit and talk to a random person for an hour and a half.
Me too.
Well, like the first 30 minutes of our podcast is like getting seated, like turning this like.
Well, it's just us like just talking about random stuff.
But the fans still watch it because it's like.
It's real. It's
like
raw.
I don't have a producer. I don't have a team. Like this is really like I edit. I turn all the cameras on. Like if you don't like that, fucking leave. I mean, you know what I mean,
dude? That's so fucking funny.
Like, or you can go to the kitchen, get a fucking snack, and come back in 15 minutes.
I know. I was like, I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
it happens all the time.
No, it's like this is really, and I think that's why it's done so well. Is all the musicians like you, all the musicians that come in. I've really, and my fans tell me this from my vlogs, because I do show vlogs and studio vlogs.
Yeah.
And then from the podcast, the fans love this fucking like candid cameras.
Yeah, man.
They love to see, and they deserve it. If they're repping you, they deserve to see. In my opinion,
need to know, dude.
The real you.
Know. Yeah.
But you never know what's gonna come up.
Like, because the worst thing, dude, and dude, it makes it so much easier for your fans to connect to you.
Correct.
Yeah, because they don't think like. Everything I see from him is perfect quality edited. Like,
yeah,
he's
and like,
dude.
There's nothing worse, dude, than I won't go to a show that I haven't like researched the artist.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kings of Leon is one of my favorite bands. They're in my top 3 easy. And dude, if I went to a Kings of Leon show and I just was like, yeah, let's listen to Sex on Fire, like they probably would not be that good of a band to me. Like if I only ever heard Sex on Fire, like I probably wouldn't like Kings of Leon at all. But it's the fact that I got to know, I've watched all their interviews, not all of them, but a large amount of their interviews and got to know them, stories behind the songs.
And people love that stuff.
What's your favorite Kings of Leon song?
My favorite Kings of Leon, I got 2 of them. And it's easy 2 of them. Revelry.
Oh, such a good song.
We play that song, and that's one of my favorite songs.
Hell yeah.
Revelry and I Want You. Because it's such a
one
provocative song. Only by the Night is.
I don't know either one of them.
Only by the Night is the best. I want you exactly like I used to.
Ooh, yeah.
And baby, this is all.
It's like an R&B.
Yeah.
But
bringing me down.
That is a good song.
Revelry is one of my favorites.
Revelry.
And I like Notion
Especially,
too.
I got a notion was said it doesn't feel
That is a good song
right.
too.
I love Kings of Leon.
They
Yeah, we
are
play
goated
all
up.
of those songs. All those 3 songs,
Really?
we play those that are on our shows.
Yo, where are you
Yeah,
playing?
well, you never got into what. I mean, obviously, you played your song, but like, are you like more
Oh
country
no.
or?
If you come and see us, uh I do like a 4-song acoustic, like where I do my songwriter series
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Mason
Like where
does
it's
too.
sad, where it's like sad, like fucking real songs. But when we're playing, my songs are sad. My songs are sad. The lyrics are sad. They're about really uncomfortable situations when it like, a lot of people write about relationships and the only as far as uncomfortable they get is that they broke up or well someone cheated. But I get into it like fucking I get into it like emotional
That's
abuse.
good.
Like I touch topics like, like uncomfortability sexually, like when you get like real problems couples have.
Yeah,
I put them into fucking
That's
jams.
good
that's
though.
good.
I put them
Everybody's
into
been broken up
jams.
with.
Yeah, everyone's been broken up with, but there's people out there who are struggling. Dude, I've heard songs and it's one line from a fucking song that just takes my breath away. And I'll
Mhm.
listen to that song on repeat because I know that someone out there has felt the same shit that I felt. And I just feel like there's not
Yeah,
enough songs.
that's like that Wheezy song where he's talking about like I pulled out because I'm late and she was late on. I don't know the lyrics, but
It's
That's what.
real
it's
shit.
real shit.
It's something
Like,
that
and
yeah.
it's a banger Wheezy song, but
And
it,
dude, I just feel like in country music, it's been cookie cutter. Whether the tempos and the 1 2 3s versus the 1 and 4s have changed, but it's the cookie cutter same thing that's
well
been
going
happening.
against that
Well, that's what I'm doing, man.
yeah
I
no
well,
from
dude, and when
from
we jam, dude, we jam and it's heavy and it's rock and roll, but it's country, dude. The way I describe it is we are a bunch of fucking rockers who have country culture. And what I write in, I'm a hick. I can't sound any other way than a fucking hick ass when I sing, but I got soul, man. Like
Yeah.
I'm a huge
that's kind of like the G. That's like dude. GCD and the GT and the Blacktops would be a good little
dude.
something.
I think we
That'd
could
be
rock it, dude.
that'd be a good fucking show. You
Dude,
know what I
dude.
mean?
I've been trying to get Ben to put me on somebody at fucking
Hey, that'd be
at
good.
barn,
That'd
dude.
be
That'd
good.
be a killer barn show,
Oh
Ooh,
dude. Because
yeah.
we do above average at barn
so do we.
from what he brings. So I think if we both got in, and I
Yeah,
Absolutely.
think,
we do too. Yeah, that might be the show because
dude, that would be a
I've been
tit show.
we kill it at the bar in 4 hour shows, but I'm thinking like if we get another
Dude, they do
equal
not
act,
mind splitting that. They
two
don't mind
yeah,
two
two
and
and
two.
two. Oh,
I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind that either.
They don't mind splitting it. Dude, I
yeah.
know that
Ben
if
Ben make it
Ben doesn't give 2 fucks if the people are in the seats, bro. Ben
yeah,
does
Ben
not give
Ben
Ben
Yeah.
knows what money is,
yeah,
baby.
Ben wants the footage and
Yeah, he
the
wants
drink
that money,
sales.
baby. Oh yeah.
Ben, let's do it.
Ben, get it together. Dude,
Yeah.
he's on my Facebook. I shared it. Ben, if you don't see this shit, baby, come on. Let's
Yeah,
get it.
I'll clip it. I'll send it to him.
Let's
I'll
get it,
I'll
bro.
DM the clip. I'll just
And
that 10 seconds. I'll DM.
man, I don't know. And that brings me to another thing, dude. I don't understand why. I get it from the people that knew me when I was first coming up because I was a piece of shit. I mean, I was an asshole. It's just everyone has that syndrome when you first get out and you get your first big fucking taste of that big world. Everyone goes through it.
What?
Every front man, I'll say, every front man goes through their first big time break where they're fucking
Feeling like the shit.
when they're feeling like their goddamn money and what they're putting out is what it is, And I went through that, and unfortunately for me, it was at the time that I was around the most influential people, and
Yeah, you're with them.
yeah, and so I pissed them off, and duly so, man. I was an asshole. I was rude to people. I didn't want to hear what anybody had to say to me. So I understand the people that I met, but I've made amends with at least 80% of them, and we're back on the track, and we're friends again, and we're business associates. But
That's all you can
people
ask
nowadays,
for.
dude, I really don't know why. And there's a lot of people who ask me, dude, JT, Justin. Some people call me Justin. Um, you know, I don't know why people don't like you. And I'm like, well, I'll tell you why people don't like me is because I've never been. There's a lot of people in music that if they want something from you, whether it be a small venue or a big venue or a song or connection with you, they'll say whatever they want to say to you to make that connection or make that acquaintanceship, and I'm just not like that. Some of my closest friends appreciate me because they'll call me up. One of my friends, Chase Richburg, a lot of people don't like him, but dude, that guy is the realest. He's just there's nothing about him that's an act.
That's how
Yeah,
it
that's
should be.
He's honky tonk. He hollers. He's wild. He's crazy. But
I,
he's him. He's
but
authentic.
I would say with
Yeah.
him and you, most people like y'all. I think it's just the people that hate have the loudest voice.
Yeah, and
That's what it is, bro.
well,
They
it's
just-
musicians. It's musicians.
I
Yeah.
don't
Because
get,
dude, I'm jamming. Dude, I would love to jam with a lot of people. I would love. There's people that are not on a national level, that are on a regional level, that I would tour with for free because of how much I like their music.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And they just, some of those people just aren't ready to listen. And I'm just like, man, there's so many good shows that could be put on if people would put aside their egos.
so many,
Dude,
so
there's
many.
incredible
with
music,
my band,
dude. And
with my band, bro.
there's just so many shows if people would just look at the music and look at the connection between the two bands. There could be incredible shows. Not music. The music could be polar
No,
opposites.
just for the
but
fans.
if the vibe
Yeah,
and the fans and the
Just for
vibe is right,
community, yeah.
dude, there's some good
That's
shows.
That's why I think like all the time, like so many artists, it's either money or they just won't because their ego. It's like, dude, you're missing out on a great time for the people, bro.
Absolutely, man.
And-
I like. I'll never forget. I did a show in New Braunfels with Jake Worthington, who comes from the town over from me. And when right before Jake got on The Voice, there was like he had already been known because he had been doing this honky tonk shit longer than I had. When I picked it up, it was 2014, and it was the first time I wrote a song, and it was the first time I played on the stage. I hit it. I was fresh, but people knew that he's a country singing motherfucker. And so for some reason, LaPorte versus Deer Park is like
Rivalry.
it's like A&M versus Texas.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's East Side. Yeah, it's East Side.
It's
shit.
high, dude. It's a rivalry, and so people made this negative connection between us before we even knew each other. And after he got on The Voice, we did a show in Pasadena at some hick ass bar in Pasadena. It's not even there anymore. It was called the Blue Collar Bar then, and we did a show, and my band opened for him, and he played after us. This is fresh off The Voice, and then after the show, the venue asked if I would play a closing set. And I said, I don't know, you're going to have to talk to Jake before I commit to that because that's kind of disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
And the owner said, I talked to Jake. He said he's fine. Well, it was Chris Whitten on the fiddle, who at the time was playing fiddle for Kevin Fowler and had recently got off tour with Cody Johnson and the Rockin' CJB. And he was playing fiddle for Worthington that night. Well, when I got up there, his shit was still on stage, and he goes, "Hey man, can I throw down some fiddle with you?" And I said, "Absolutely, you can throw down some fiddle with me." So he gets up there, and we're playing fucking shits and giggles. And about 2 songs later, here comes Worthington. "Hey man,
Oh,
can I jump up on stage with you?" I said, "Absolutely." So me and fucking Worthington
Just kinda
sat there for
mesh.
about 45 minutes
just jammed.
and just played songs, bro.
That's
I've
awesome.
got a video on Twitter about it, and
That's awesome, dude.
and it really squashed whatever we had. And even
Yeah,
though
that could
he
have
and
been
I,
a beef moment.
yeah, dude, and even now, because he signed to a Big Loud with Morgan and all them, Jake Worthington, Morgan Wallen, and all those guys.
Yeah.
He just recently signed with Big Loud. I think that he switched. I think he's at another label now. But,
Dude, this lead singer world is so interesting. to
yeah,
me.
man. And when he signed to,
It's crazy.
we played a lot of shows together, but the show I was particular about is he and I, he's an actual, he bleeds classic country. He bleeds
he's that dude.
he is that guy. That is him. There's nothing fake about that. That is all. And that's why he's so successful, because he is that guy. And I'm not that guy. And I'll never pretended to be that guy, but we vibe. Our vibes together, because I love that classic country shit. That's just not my vibe. That's not my musical vibe. But we played a show at River Road Ice House in New Braunfels.
New Braunfels, yeah.
And dude,
Well,
I opened for him, and dude, the crowd loved it, killer. And then he got up, dude, and they loved him even more. And
Yeah,
it
I
was just a
mean,
killer vibe,
I
dude.
saw Foreigner open for Kid Rock. We saw that show.
That's weird. That's a really
It is
weird,
weird,
but
yeah.
the vibe is there.
It worked.
no,
it just
it's-
worked.
And that's what I mean, dude. If people would put aside, I hate this genre.
It's not
bias.
even if they would.
It's a genre bias.
No,
Oh, I
it's-
saw Skrillex open up for Guns N' Roses. Like,
dude, yeah, sick.
Oh,
but
Toyota
it-
Center.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it was an awesome show.
Yeah.
Like,
The local dudes, they don't have no business doing that. And when they have an ego like that,
Dude, one of my favorite fucking lines from these local guys is, I've been playing music in Houston for 20 years, and
Well,
look
I
where it's
just-
got me.
in Houston, just
look
to the other side of
this-
Houston?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, that doesn't.
Dude, and it's like,
I don't give a
I ain't
fuck.
got no complaints from me. I make $1,200 a night playing cover music.
Yeah,
Kiss my ass,
because they're thinking about themselves. I
Kiss
always
my
say
ass,
like, hey,
bro.
dude, if you put your shit on the side, like, and realize like, if we did this, the people would love it, and it
Oh,
would
yeah,
be
dude.
great for the community.
There would be no room for your fucking old ass if
It's-
I was playing cover
no,
music.
and it's honestly, I mean, I have nothing to do with it as a guitar player, and they don't talk to me about it because I've gotten to the point where I'm like, hey, this band and this band, we would be great together. Well, he
Yeah.
doesn't want to do it because I'm like, I'm honestly like, if you got an ego, like,
Yeah.
let's go to the gym and fight
Let's put on some headgear
and deal with it,
and
right?
fight.
And handle that ego.
People don't have that mentality anymore.
But that's what it is because that's what I've seen in mixed martial arts. Dudes come in with that ego. I'm not going to do this. They come in, they get their ass beat, and that ego, we're all friends. It's like,
But
but obviously, I'm not expecting every musician to be a fucking fighter, but it's like,
yeah,
dude, stop. In the ring, in war, you're a pussy.
yeah.
Like, you can't fight. You know,
But,
you,
dude, that's
I
the
would
game.
dominate
Dude, that's
you.
not this music game.
What is the game then?
This
It's
music-
weird.
this music?
Because I think like that.
Industry.
I think
You,
Like
you would
war.
think that that's how it would work.
that's
But,
how I
dude,
do. But it's
But dude, it's dude. That's one thing that I had to learn because as a bass player, because I like playing bass. I love playing bass. As a bass player, you can have that mentality. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You're the bass player or you're the guitar player.
because you're just gonna get
You-
hired. For
you might be vital to the musicianship and the production value, but no one gives a fuck what you think.
No,
as
the
a guitar
labels
player.
don't. They just want the
As
face.
as a front man, it's a completely different world, and I've never been uncomfortable with a situation I've put myself in because I kept my mouth shut. But there are situations where I would have said something and I didn't because of the sake of what I wanted to further my career.
yeah, you're
for.
the
yeah.
But that's just business. It's
that
not
is
because
business.
it's not because I am a lesser or
But when
as
they're-
I was scared.
But when
But
they're-
if we're talking about just bullshit between an artist, let's fucking talk about it.
yeah,
buddy.
but if they're doing
Come
shit
over here
that's
and tell me
against
what you heard.
business,
Come over here and tell me what you heard, and we'll figure out if it's the truth or not. Because half of these people hate you from shit that someone said that has never even spoke to you in their life.
Yeah.
And
hey, I've
that's
had
why,
dude,
this cat, he's blown up right now. He's had like 4 back-to-back number ones. Jake Bush, Jake
yeah,
Bush,
I've seen him.
Jake
live.
Bush and I started the exact same time. And for a while, dude, I hated him. He hated me for no goddamn reason. We couldn't figure out. I'm sure it was somebody told him something
This and this.
and somebody
Why?
told me something. And, it just started he probably does this. And so he and I now get along. I want to write some music with him. I'm a big, like I said, songwriter. And I don't mind talking to him. I don't mind being around him now. But for
Well, they
for
tried.
5 years, I fucking hated that dude's
They-
guts,
I've
and
had-
he hated my guts.
People try to beef with me sometimes like that.
Yeah, and it's
But
weird.
especially it's weird when it's with other guitar players. And I'm like,
Oh,
are you trying to start like a
guitar player war?
Like, I could give a fuck less, especially because there's no other lead guitar player that's got my following. I
yeah.
know, and with their own podcast. Like, I
Yeah.
don't. It's just it's all petty.
It's weird.
It's sad. When I
It's
see
weird.
lead singers fight like that, as like the guitar player, it's just like I'm like,
The problem is, dude,
Dude,
people
just-
get so frustrated because this is not an ego as far as like I think I'm better than you ego, but like, or an ego where I've done this, I deserve this ego.
There it is.
It's
I deserve this.
That's the ego I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about because it's good to have an ego. You know when you're better than someone.
No,
you
it's
know,
great. Yeah,
you
it's
know
great. On the
your
stage,
quality. You know your quality of product.
on the stage,
And there is nothing wrong with knowing that you're more talented than another person.
yeah.
There is something wrong with you being disrespectful to that person because of that.
no,
Because there's people, dude. There's so much. There's for every person that makes it on the mainstream, there's 50 people in line that are 30 times more talented than that person.
Absolutely.
yeah. I could walk around and say I played at Green Hall. I deserve it, but I played at Green Hall.
Yeah.
2 days later, I went to Beaumont and played in front of 5 people.
Yeah.
I went, and that's when people
It's just
I deserve it. I'm like you.
and my biggest thing is people who have that mentality and they're on tours. It's not their tour. They're on a tour.
Oh, soft. Yeah.
That is the shit that pisses me off beyond
Yeah,
belief.
if you're an artist, learn the difference between hard and soft ticket sales.
Yeah, dude, you're on the tour. You're not the tour.
I was gonna stop y'all a few minutes ago just because and he just commented, JT Reserve said keep speaking the truth voice. But I was gonna tell y'all that like he's been watching like the whole entire time. So.
Shit.
Dude, shout out JT freaking Reserve. Let's get them.
Damn, son.
JT Reserve, let's get on this motherfucker. Thank you for watching, bro.
I was trying to find like a good little stopping point to tell y'all that, but he just commented, so I figured I would throw it out there.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up, dude. To everybody that live followed on and watched even a little bit on the live stream, thank y'all. TikTok, I peeled it. You're a hoe ass. I get it.
That's
whatever.
right. Yeah, we were being some hateful bitches for a second.
I get, dude.
Talking about my favorite band.
Bro, they're not. I get community strikes from TikTok. They'll probably disappeal it. If not, I'll see y'all December 5th. I'll be on Instagram, YouTube.
Hey, that's only until Monday, bro. So
That's not a long time.
If I have to, I'll put it. I got a website. I'll live stream it to my fucking website.
Get on whatever the new one is that Trump's streaming.
Truth Social, I have it.
Well, I will.
I waited in line for like 3 weeks to get that.
Hey, man,
Get the app.
I want to be the artist. Yo. Hey, 5 p.m. next Monday. Catch me on
The
Truth Social, bro.
Shout out to my sponsor, Monster.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on an all right wing tour, bro.
Gosh.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, do you have anything you want to shout out before it's the end?
Dude, shout out you, dude, for doing this.
Thank you, bro.
Shout out
I
Earl
appreciate
Shreds.
it.
Y'all go fucking check out the podcast, download it. Shout out my Instagram. Shout out my JT the Blacktops, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
I tagged you in the Instagram live, so someone was asking for it, so I tagged you.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to everyone who's followed you and me and who's listening to shit. Shout out to the fucking musicians who are killing it, dude.
Yeah.
Keep killing it.
Come back on if you know somebody that wants to promote or just talk the shit. Let me know.
Yeah, let's get JT
dude.
Reserve on.
Oh,
Since
we're
he's so
definitely getting
dedicated.
JT Reserve on.
Definitely
dude.
getting JT Reserve
Absolutely.
on.
JT squared.
JT Reserve.
Yeah.
No, dude,
Y'all-
we'll get it on, dude.
Yeah, let's get you and your drummer on next time, bro.
Dude, him or my guitar player who shared the same stretch.
We can do 3. We can do them.
Dude.
I have other mics in the back.
Those two guys. Man, we have some fucking
let's get
stories,
the
bro.
Let's get the whole band on next time.
Dude, they'd love to come. I'm sure they.
Yeah, let's get the whole fucking
I'll
band
give up
on.
my seat so you can bring them on.
Yeah, we can add.
We'll
more
throw
people.
another microphone on here.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on.
fine.
I've got other microphones. We'll give the drummer the shitty mic.
Yeah, he doesn't like
Yeah.
talk very good.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll give him the pencil mic.
Stop.
Hey, dude, what do you call 4 musicians that ordered pizza?
Right.
A band and the drummer. The drummer's delivering the pizza.
That's so true.
That's
Dude,
horrible.
listen, drummers are the heart and soul
We
of
love
most
you.
bands, dude.
We love you.
I
No,
play
dude,
drums.
I'm serious, dude. These drummers that are running their entire light shows and their backing tracks and they're killing, dude,
With the computers.
fucking killing it,
Oh
dog.
yeah, y'all. are the
Dusty,
goats.
shout out Dusty Sexton from Granger Smith, dude. That guy's a genius,
Love Granger.
dude.
Yeah, shout out official money shot Anthony Gonzalez. My show vlog.
Shout out Joey Diaz.
Shout out Joe Biden.
Hey, what's up, Prez? Thanks for the gas prices, cuzzo.
shout out the World Economic Forum. Shout out North Korea.
Shout out Mitt Romney.
Yeah. Come on,
Thanks
man.
for losing, cuz.
Come on, man. All right, this is a great. Let's do 30% off. If you've listened this far, 30% off on anything under $50. No, I'm doing 75. Anything under $75, 30% off. Code name JT Blacktops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JT Blacktop.
Yeah,
I like
30% off. DM me JT Blacktops, and I'll give you with whatever you want, or I'll create a discount code, and that'll be it. And I'll make it tomorrow. I'm gonna run it for like a day. So if you want to get it,
You got 17 and a half hours of 30% off right now.
yeah,
There you go.
Starting tomorrow at
yeah.
6 a.m.
JT Blacktops. Please
My phone.
do it. Got a lot of. Your phone died?
It's dying, but that's why I wanted to shout out JT Reserve.
All right, I love y'all so much.
Yeah, you guys are killing. Thank you so
Y'all
much.
follow JT and the Blacktops on all social media. Follow Earl Shreds and the Shred Shed podcast on all medias. Please check out the merch site. Don't forget that I upload the entire YouTube linked videos on YouTube. They come a little bit slower because I'm a one-man band, but they do come up. Thank you to the live streamers. It's only going to get better. And let's do call-in. I'm going to try to set up call-in for the next one. I got an awesome podcast lined up tomorrow. And I'll be releasing the podcast. Me and Sydney did that yesterday. And y'all be on the lookout. I got a lot of cool artists coming up in the future. I love you. Thank you, JT.
No, thank you.
You're the GOAT. Y'all are the best. Love you.
Rock on. Peace out.